That's the rule. You get a hype, you switch it over.
Good evening, travelers and adventurers. Hello, everyone. Oh my god.
We're here for the train. Train spotters.
Don't pay any attention to that vampire
Why are you
rabbit.
flocks?
Hold on. Because I forgot.
Remember y'all did
What are you doing, boy?
I don't know.
Hello, lovelies. Thank you for the hype train. Mariah, thank you for the 100 bit, technically 200 bits. Catherine, thank you for the sub. Gaja, Io, thank you so much for the sub. Hello, lovelies.
I'll never forget when I first got the Greedy Goose. It was here.
Greedy Goose.
I think it was like our level, like, it was on like a level 4 hype train. I don't know, the highest we've ever gotten is like, what, 9 or something? It was high.
Dude, I don't remember.
9 or 10. It was...
No, we didn't get 9 or 10. We got to like 4.
No, we have been at least to like between 7 and 9. I remember.
Is there a way I can check that?
Maybe when Rex did that huge donation all at once.
Oh, maybe.
No, it didn't.
Oh my gosh, Gandra, thank you so much for the 300 bits.
Oh my gosh.
Thank you. Oh, how do you get the party little thing?
Thank you so much for being here. Welcome in.
That might be a reward for hype trains, probably not.
Look for the notification at the top of the chat, which displays the details. It will also show you the all-time high. Yeah.
Oh,
instead of cheering, you just hit party and then the number.
Oh, party.
Oh, and paper.
Oh no, yeah, level 9.
Quinton, yes.
I knew it was level 9.
Paper, thank you so much, and congrats, Quintum, for the community
I'm
sub.
so glad that went to Quinton.
Quintum.
I told you it was level 9, Zach.
Let's start the night by asking everyone, how on earth you doing? How'd your week go since the last time we...
Winter got me sick.
I did, I'm sorry. Zach, thank you for the resub for 20 months.
She sent you a virus through email.
I pay out of my pocket.
Never could have trusted the vampire collab.
We did a vampire collab yesterday, and I spread my sickness to her, and I feel bad.
You know,
thank you for the 100 bits.
The flu has been going around like crazy.
It's not
I've been
congested. It's just the flu.
Pretty bad the past few days. Since like the weekend, I've been pretty stuffy.
I've been hearing
actually
more about regular influenza than I have of COVID this year, which is crazy.
Yeah, I was negative for COVID, so it's something else. I don't know if it's just like a bad cold or like... I mean, I'm not coughing or anything, but...
Could be a type of flu, it could be a cold.
It would just be a sinus infection, like, I don't know.
Could be a sinus infection. Take some Sudafed.
I've been taking a fuck ton of it. It's not helping me!
Take more Sudafed!
Don't take too much, though.
Hey, thank you for the 100 bits!
Sudafed!
You're welcome.
So she's getting down with the sickness? No! Can you hear that? Oh shit.
Zach, may I recommend you at least triple your dose of Sudafed per hour?
Oh my god.
Oh my gosh, Dread with you sweetie pie.
Dread, thank you so much for the 5 subs. Oh my goodness.
Yeah.
We love you so much, Dread.
We love you, Dread. Thank you.
You're the best, Dread.
Hi.
All right. So, real quick, why don't we talk a little bit about inspiration? Because last week something crazy happened.
Okay.
Wasn't crazy. The players voted and Ark got the inspiration, but get this. The community over on Discord voted, and they voted that Ark shouldn't get inspiration, so no one gets inspiration.
What?
No, I'm kidding.
You can't do that.
Tyler, they de-inspiration you.
That makes no sense.
How?
It was a Twyla sweep.
Oh, thank you.
With the rest of the votes going to Ark as well. There was a 6-4, 6 to Twyla and 4 to Ark. So congrats, Ark. You were the runaway pick last week. So before we start getting into this beehive you guys poked, why don't we get a wunderbar recap from our very own Blueprint? Take it away.
I think he's gone. I think he disappeared.
Hi, Oni.
I said I would be right back, you bastard.
Oh.
Sorry, I just assumed you were back.
No!
Hey, thank you for the community sub.
You're not allowed to leave!
You know what they say.
Did we hit another level?
Assume you make an ass out of
Level
you
3!
Oh, look at that! Oh, thank you guys.
We got more shit coming.
You're welcome. That was me.
We know. We can read. I'm sorry, that was too snarky. All right. Here's what we got, guys.
What do we got?
Have time? Wait, who got inspo? What was the inspo?
It was Ark and Twyla.
All right, thank you. Now, recap time. I need to buy like 5 minutes because I got fucking food on the way, and it's chicken.
Why
nuggets.
do you always have food on the way every time?
Because these sessions are hours long, and I want to fucking eat dinner. All right, I want to eat a Tintin.
You got home like an hour ago.
sooner.
You could have cooked.
I didn't though. I didn't want to make fucking ducks and mac and cheese or pasta or some other bullshit soup. I wanted to freaking try a local restaurant I haven't tried before. So we're gonna see how it goes.
There you go.
Why didn't you order it sooner?
Because
I'll give the guy a break.
No. I refuse.
No.
Anyway, if you give us a good recap, we'll forgive you for.
No, I'm not even reading it anymore. I'm abstaining from reading it. I'm gonna read it so nobody
All
else
We
right.
need
can
to
read it.
start.
I'll
No,
read
Mariah,
it.
take it away.
We really don't though. We're like we got at least another 10 minutes.
Here
All
we
right,
go.
you want to read it?
Session 44,
You can read it.
2/13/25. The day after my birthday, you guys. Okay.
You're trackable now.
The
You're
party,
trackable.
the party entered Argynvostholt. Argynvostholt, right? That's how you say it.
It's
That's correct.
Logan.
Oh my god.
All right.
I mean, some people pronounce it like that.
Give me
Right,
one second. I
right.
have to put on my glasses.
That's
I
the
literally
original.
can't see.
That was the original, and then they kind of made it.
Argynvostholt.
easier.
I can do this. I can do this. I just need to put my glasses on. Hold up.
You know what? I'm taking over the reins because
No!
No, you know what? I'm taking back over. Let's just make it easy.
Several of them
Party
noticing
entered Argynvostholt. Several of them
shadowy
noticing
figure.
a dark
Oh my
shadowy
God.
figure
Oh my
with
God.
wings
Starting
darting
across
across
All
the
right,
the
guys, all
foyer.
right, stop, one at a time.
But
one
not
at a
I
time.
want to
It's a
read. I want to read
cipher.
it. I never got to.
Logan
All right,
gets
fine.
these rights usually, but
Oh, I will. You can fucking do it if it's that much to you.
Okay. The party entered Argynvostholt.
Oh my-
Several of them noticing a dark, shadowy figure with wings darting across the foyer, but not being able to decipher anything further. They soon
Oh,
advanced
hey, that was the
to
dragon.
We
Yeah, that's
now
right.
know.
They soon advanced to a room over, identifying a sarcophagus that was made into a wine cabinet. Farron, that's me, then began investigating a fireplace. The coals seeming to speak to her, as if from the dragon. Okay, warning her to bring.
To her.
Yeah, I was like, the wording was just weird. Warning her to bring the
dragon
evil
really
of this
would work.
place, to bring the evil out of this place,
Yeah, keep reading. Keep reading.
and
Keep
return
going.
its followers to the light. After some more squabbling, the party continued onward, with Twyla speaking in confidence to Van Richten about Vasily Van Holt, in parentheses, a name he did not recognize, close parentheses, and also about Strahd's diary. Twyla also apologized for exposing Van Richten's tower, but he assured her it was no problem
You still know a lot.
and that perhaps
No, I'm kidding.
he had been over-ambitious in establishing it so quickly. He loves her very much.
That's fucked up.
The party
No, that was
then-
not by design. But
The party then came to what appeared to be a kitchen, noticing a wounded dusk elf named Savid. Is that how you pronounced it? I forget.
So it is
Yes.
correct.
Ceviche.
No.
Ceviche. The party informed him of the situation, to which he said he had fled several werewolves and was lying injured. After some initial apprehension was diffused, he spoke of the history of Argynvost, who was a silver dragon. I almost said who was a werewolf, because the line before said werewolves. Who was a silver dragon that
We
often
didn't know she was a
the
werewolf.
appearance of a man, and was the founder of this order. He
Yes.
went outside to the
That's
to rest.
That's
He went outside to rest with the others before the party entered an ornate room, appearing to be a dining room with a continual flame dancing up top the chandelier. Do you want to read the next
Wait
one,
a
Zach, or
minute.
do you want me to keep
It
going?
wasn't werewolves though.
Maybe it was just
Those
Those were
logic.
dire
It was-
wolves.
They were
direwolves.
direwolves.
My
Oh, it was
my
direwolf.
apology. Thank you.
That's all right. That's all right.
Yeah, this is why be nice if people
Exactly.
actually read the recaps before I had to read them out loud.
It's not a big deal.
No.
They entered the next room, encountering what seemed to be several revenants around an altar. As Ark stepped forward, he noticed the revenants come to life, bright blue eyes glowing within their otherwise empty form. The fray began with Faerun's tidal wave knocking 2 of them over and doing damage, with
Let them
Lobert
fly.
attacking the one that advanced and knocking it prone as Ark and Twyla stabbed it to death.
Yeah.
Pretty much what
Pretty
happened.
much. Like, it was just a
Then
curve
stepped
something.
forward with her spirit guardians while also summoning a
I
spiritual
didn't have
weapon.
Spirit Guardians.
What was the spell you used? I did miss that.
I used
Spiritual
I used my channel of divinity.
The radiant. Okay, thank you.
And you did use a spiritual weapon though,
I
right?
did use spiritual weapon, but not Spirit Guardians.
Okay.
Yeah. I will fix.
So that's
I'm gonna wait
on
till
Zach.
level 3 spell slot on this.
Lucia then he edited it. Okay, Lucia then stepped forward with channeling divinity while also summoning a spiritual weapon. Lobern struck against another again, effectively hitting and knocking it prone, just as before. Why do you always make Lobern's attacks sound so cool? This time, Ark finishing it off quickly.
This is Lobern's perspective of writing the book.
The
So they're
final
always
one.
smarter as a
He
tad bit.
Lucia's shit wrong. Lobern fucking sounds really cool when he's attacking. You forget that Faerun did damage. It's fine. Final one, whose armor had been heated by Faerun because Faerun cast heat metal, which you didn't mention, struck Van Richten, but effective maneuvering from Ark and Lobern reduced the power of the strike significantly. The last animated form became ravaged by several attacks, being felled quickly, outmatched by the party. As the battle ended, Lucia moved forward, identifying this to be the shrine, a shrine of Lathander. Ark proceeded to an adjacent cemetery, of which the outside was barred. He examined the graves with Faerun, noticing that they appeared to have been disturbed, having dug out. I don't know why I can't read your. I don't know. Your sentence wording confuses me sometimes. Faerun also clocked sight of a man staring down at them with pale skin and sunken eyes from a mausoleum tower.
Did you say he clocked him?
Third time Faerun has clocked a man.
Clocked sight
of a man.
Yeah.
Oh.
Yeah. No.
Watch that, man.
Inside,
This is the last time you're reading the recap.
Spoke once more. Both
Thank you for
attempting
your service to you.
You are no longer required.
but read it to be cute. Both
God
attempting to persuade the other to be safe, as Van Richten told Twyla, that should be corrected to she, was the best pupil that he had ever had. Back outside, Ark prepared to enter the mausoleum, but Faerun suggested they warn the others first because Faerun is smart. However, Ark is not smart, so before they had a chance to do so, a massive bone dragon whose head is missing clattered above them on the roof of the mausoleum. Thank you, Ark. Signed, Faerun. You just have to change Van Richten told Twyla he was the best pupil to she was the best pupil he ever had.
And there you have it.
And that's the recap.
And that leaves us about to frickin' fight this gigantic frickin' bone dragon.
Ooh, 7K. Nice. 3 away from
Don't worry, guys. I think you guys can do it.
I think we can too.
I think we can too.
Maybe.
Right.
Look
Why
at
do
this.
As I do with
We're
the
not
recap.
confident.
Was it okay?
I have a question for you, Derek.
Yeah.
Is this something that is in the original module? Because I've been noticing you add things, I think. Just from what you talked about with paper, or Aztec, I mean.
Not going to disclose whether it is or isn't.
Well, it doesn't matter because we're gonna kill it anyway.
Dragon is good.
This is just extra experience points, gang.
We gotta earn
Guys,
level 10.
How do you think I did reading the recap? Do you think I did okay? Did you like misspin
We
on
could
it?
have started earlier.
We could have started earlier.
If I had read it, we would have been 3 minutes into combat.
I'm
already.
kidding.
No, you
That is not true, Zach.
You did
You did a
good.
good job.
We
You
are
did a good
within the
job.
time limit that.
I didn't want to read it too quickly. I wanted it to sink in.
That much was evident. No,
Oh my god.
Also, because I
you
read
did
it,
good. You did well.
not
You
one,
did well.
not two, but 3 typos.
Yeah, well, that's a given. First of all, I do this every session.
Yeah,
Listen,
that's it's a lot of typing. It's gonna happen. I
Read it,
respect.
and then I have to say it with your chest, Zach, and you read it too quick.
Mariah, you did a good job reading it. Zach, thank you for going through the painstaking work of typing it out every week. You do a good job.
You know what this
Okay.
means, though?
Shoot.
Someone else is gonna have to do it whenever he DMs.
I volunteer as tribute. May
Yes.
I do it? Yay! That'll be fun.
Okay.
I get to practice my
You're
grammatic
we didn't
writing.
expect him at all to say yes.
That was
I
that
really
was very excited, and I'm happy
yeah.
for you.
As a DM, I would never write my recap because then it makes it look like I'm highlighting the important things rather than the party kind of trying to emphasize what they find important, and it would change the narrative of the campaign.
It's true.
All the other players helped Lobrin, and then Lobrin did something cool.
That's like,
I'm kidding.
forgot to mention
pretty
half
good
the
about it.
things Farron did. I messed up what Lucia did. No, I'm just kidding. You write great recap, Zach. It's a lot to keep
Well,
Well, I'm
track
always
of
going to
in the
remember
moment.
what I do because I'm in the moment doing it, but
Oh yeah,
I
It's
try to
also
pay
just
diligent
hard to
attention
keep
to
track
everybody
of,
else,
like-
but it's tough, yeah.
like you're
Well-
literally in combat and role playing while also trying to type, like so that you don't forget like shit that's happening.
Anyway,
So
we're at the
DM?
20-minute mark now. Yes.
How exactly is this working? Are we all rolling initiative, or it's just the people outside?
It's just
No,
us,
we-
but I did
no.
scream.
Hold on. We ended the session last week with Farron yelling to everyone, so I'm going to allow everyone to roll initiative here, especially because you were all within 100 feet. So,
Okay.
Cool.
all right. So everyone, please roll initiative except for Farron and Ark, provided you remember what your initiatives were from last week.
I did. I
did.
wrote it down. Ark,
what?
I think
I
Farron
rolled
Oh,
it
agreed.
too.
come on!
Forgot.
Considering it was late at night, or considering it was a bad roll, I did not write it down. I'm kidding.
Ark, did you get a 15?
He was making doll eyes to
I
Van
did.
Richten over there.
I messaged.
I know. I'm a
15.
little
Yeah.
busy right now.
I
Had
thought
some
you got a
placid
15.
20s in the chat!
I still got higher than you. Thank God, because I'm right in front of it.
I'll do it myself. Nobody will.
I did it.
I'll do
Thank
it.
you.
Hold
I
up.
did it. What you doing about?
I'll
can't-
carry the
I rolled
torch.
a goddamn
go.
1 on initiative. Are you serious?
And I
But,
made
you know,
it
it's bound to
bouncy,
happen every now and
too.
again.
Well, I ain't doing
alright.
shit. I didn't do fucking shit.
You're like, do I really want to? You're like, you're like, Ben Richten, do we really have to go out there and fight? Can't we spend a few more minutes in here? He's
Oh,
like,
can't we just leave them to their demise?
Anyway,
Farron would never. Farron would fucking. Oh my
They
God.
would never do that.
I'm sure she would, but she's gonna die. So, anyway,
Who
Who the fuck is Knight? Oh wait, this is the old initiative.
Mhm.
Getting rid of it. Don't worry. Blah, 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 blah. One moment. Okay. So, right off the cuff, 25 to 20.
21.
20.
All right.
Very nice.
21. You got a 21 it?
Yeah, I
So,
rolled. I rolled
20 to
less than.
15.
15.
Nice.
Oh boy.
I'm not going last for once. This is
Mhm.
pleasant.
15 to 10. That includes the dragon. He didn't roll very well.
Oh, I think Lucia got a 15, right?
I got 15, sorry.
There you go.
Oh, I did not hear you.
I didn't roll for Van Richten. Hold on.
Ooh.
He rolled
Ooh.
almost as bad as you did, Went.
Oh wow!
Oh my God.
told you, they were
it
distracting
wasn't
each
meant to
other.
be. Yeah, they're
Okay.
they're just
Uh,
distracted right now.
So I had
You're
also
spending
thinking about
initiative
having sex.
re-buttoning your top.
No,
Whoa.
that
Oh
is
my
indeed
God.
not what's happening.
Hello.
Anyway, this is the turn order. I don't know why it's starting with Van Richten. It's actually
Rated G.
there we go. Okay, so this dragon
Gee.
climbs over the mausoleum with like a kind of click clacking of its bony claws upon the stonework. And as you turn and see it, you notice that it has no head, but still seems to orient itself as though it were looking at you. Its colossal form, clearly ancient, and primes like a cat lowering itself to pounce. Farron, what do you do?
Right. And it's yeah. Okay, so it definitely wants to pounce. Okay. Ice storm.
Okay, tell me what that does.
All right. So
Let me say that in like a mic drop moment. Ice storm. We're all like, oh, ice storm, dude.
Ice storm. I'm afraid that means nothing to me.
I would react if I'm not like eating
Okay.
stuff to my throat. Doesn't
I
feel like
have
it's killing itself.
to.
It's a 20-foot radius.
Yes, it's a 20-foot radius surrounding the dragon on top of the mausoleum. I need a dexterity saving throw. Now.
That's an 18.
I hate you.
I don't know what. Get mad at the dice. Don't get mad at me.
Okay. So they're gonna take half of what I roll.
All right.
So you're gonna see me swirl my hands together, creating a very scary storm of ice and snow.
Oh shit, it's ice storm!
I'm,
Is that the reaction
I'm
you
snow
want?
miser
Don't
in
talk with your mouth full, dear.
a year without Santa,
You're not
and
my
whatever
parent.
this is, it's gonna be
You know, as
half.
far as you know. All right.
Half of
hello?
20.
What?
Fuck, that would have been so nice for him to take all of that.
Okay, so that was
It is so some of it is cold, some of it is bludgeoning. So 2d8 is bludgeoning and 46 is cold.
Okay.
And it's 26. It was 26 total, and so half of that.
All right. So you notice that it takes even less than you
Fuck!
than you anticipated.
Probably
Sorry.
Well, don't forget the other part of Ice Storm.
Oh, right. The other part is. Let me read it.
In fact,
Hold
it takes very little of that damage.
The area. Okay, Hailstone's turn. Okay, so where the dragon is on top of that mausoleum, the 20 feet around it, is 20 feet. Yeah, that's 4 tiles. Right. Yeah. So
Yes.
that's all difficult terrain.
Can you lock this, Derek?
Up, but
Oh yeah.
Because this is now difficult terrain.
Okay. All right. Is that the end of your turn?
yes.
All
Maybe
right,
he can't
Lobren.
fly. I don't know. Maybe he's got to walk. Maybe he'll
Let-
slip and fall.
Hearing them cry for help, I'm gonna just pick my ass up and run outside.
What's going on out here? I reckon.
What the hell's going on out here? 12 will get me here.
Sure, go ahead. You know what? I'll do it for you.
Yeah. No, shift
Just
click.
shift click 'em.
Working on it.
The
Right.
difficult terrain, by the way, will go away at the end of my next.
Yeah, why can't I click on my character?
I don't know. That's a little.
Oh
odd.
wait, here we go. I got
Okay.
it.
All good.
I couldn't do it with the lineup.
Oh wait, what kind of dragon is this? Silver?
Silver.
Where the
There's a-
fuck did I use Ice Storm?
I don't know, man.
Well, it's all bones right now, so.
Yeah,
I'm gonna
but
just look at it
still.
and go. Well, just another day in the office at this rate.
Oh my god.
And then
See the
stare at
laugh
the camera.
track.
And then stare at the camera.
The fucking
Versus
Jim
Strahd.
stare into the camera.
It's
Yeah.
filmed in front of a live
God,
studio
it was the
audience.
fucking silver dragon. Oh, I'm
No,
so
that's
mad at
my turn.
myself.
Just a movement.
Curse
I can't do
of
much else.
Strahd is filmed in front of a live studio, Derek, and it's just Derek reacting and everything.
It's just me going, yeah,
Ah.
guys, yes!
There's like a bunch of empty seats. And
I'm
just
like the narrator and also the only one in the live
So
studio
he
audience.
took half
That's
of
awesome.
26 and then
All right,
half
Ark,
of
your
that.
A live studio ostrich.
turn. Aha.
Bird up.
Well, Ark can't exactly climb up there right now. He's got to wait for the dragon to come to us.
You're gonna hold your action?
Think what
Yeah,
I'm
just
going
hold
to
till
do.
he's in range or something. Don't listen to me.
Let me
I'm
just
not you.
let me just double check the.
What you got for us, Ark?
I'm wondering if this is a good spell to cast.
Keep dread.
Because I don't even have any ranged weapons, I believe. I'm gonna turn to Farron. And realize that I may have gotten her into a little bit of a mess.
I'm
bit
gonna
of a
be
pickle.
looking at him like, show me at you.
You can't respond. It's not your turn.
But I can look at him in a way.
No, on your turn you can't.
Come on!
Oh, God.
Yeah, until then, you're a wax figure.
Oh, okay, I see.
Hold on, loading.
I'm just gonna be giving him a frustrated "I told you so" look.
I'm going to turn to Farron and cast protection from evil and good on them.
Okay.
Oh, what's that do?
Sweet.
I don't know why I love the idea of you like casting it and then removing it because she gave you attitude.
I think
Alright,
Ark is
fine.
kind.
So until the spell ends, one willing creature you touch is protected against certain types of creatures: aberrations, celestials, elementals, fae, fiends, and undead. The protection grants several benefits. Creatures of those types have disadvantage against attack rolls against the target. Sorry, I'm reading this poorly. The target also can't be charmed, frightened, or possessed by them.
Oh, cool.
All right.
Another one of those spells that I failed to realize that I had, and it's been
Nice.
very useful against Strahd.
So he's
several times.
disadvantaged
Okay,
when he
Ark.
attacks me, and he cannot charm, possess, or frighten me.
That is correct.
Fuck yeah, thank you.
You feel slightly braver.
I'm gonna look at you with a slightly less frustrated face. Be like, okay, thanks.
Lucia!
Okay, I don't think I'll be able to do anything this round, but I just want to establish we are short resting after this, yeah?
Maybe.
We had already short rested, I thought. Oh, did we not short
No,
rest?
we did
I
not
don't think we
short
short
rest
rested.
because I didn't arcane recovery yet.
Oh,
Okay.
We've just
I'm
kind of
gonna
been going.
move. I'm gonna use my dash to move outside. Holy shit, I can make it just barely outside.
this level sometimes you just keep
Oh,
going.
well, hold on. That's implying I go through the wall. Let me do it right.
Just go through the wall. That's fine.
From where you were angling it, you could get 10 to the door, and then you could do another 2 tiles out, so...
If I can get here.
I mean, at level 1 in Aztec's campaign, we had like 5 encounters
Yeah, like,
before we short
I can
rested.
get past the door, it looks like.
Okay.
You get, like, right there.
Boom!
Oh, the fucking bar on the
Oh.
door, god damn it.
I know,
Oh.
I'm sorry, I forgot about...
Oh.
5 big booms.
The bar.
Boom!
Here, I'll get rid of it, I'll get rid of it.
No, we got a
Every time
limbo
you
under
do
it.
I
That makes
lose my
sense.
mind, bro.
There's 2 of them.
No, the bar.
Why
There's
do you
two
want
of
the
them.
bar there?
Why are there 2 of everything in this castle?
Double
There's like a
doors.
second dragon shows up.
Fuck!
I would just throw up my hands and walk away and just let it fucking do whatever.
Alright, it's the dragon's turn, and I know it says it's a Draco Lich, but it's not a Draco Lich. I'm not that mean. Alright,
fucked.
I don't know what that is.
Yeah, I don't even know what that
It's
is.
a lich that is also a dragon.
Oh.
Lovely.
Yeah, it's for high level stuff.
Yeah.
Alright, and he's gonna leap on down, which I'm not even gonna measure that. He can easily do that.
Me too.
What's up, guys? Alright, it's gonna make 4 attacks.
What's up, fuckers?
Make 2 against Farron and 2 against Ark. It's going in with 2 claw attacks for Farron with disadvantage. 1 second here.
AC is a little higher right now, but I'm sure it doesn't matter. So you're gonna be like, does 27 hit?
Uh,
I don't know. I'll have to
it's an
check.
18. Does an 18 hit?
Yeah.
Was that with disadvantage?
That was with disadvantage.
Yeah. My armor right now with bark skin is 16, so if it's that or higher, it'll hit.
Alright, let's roll
Some damages. Damages.
I do have temp HP.
It's 20 points
Oh, that's not
of
too bad.
piercing damage.
I'm gonna use my reaction to reduce that.
Go ahead.
Good lord.
Times like
And
this,
that's
I wish
gonna
I was a
be-
barbarian.
Sorry. My computer is functioning slower than it normally does.
5 or is it more?
It's more than that.
Oh, nice.
Come on, why won't you load?
Well, while you're doing that, it makes its second attack. And what would have been a crit, but ends up being another 18.
Yeah.
Damn. This is scary.
And that's 28 points of slashing damage.
Okay. So right now I'm at 65, and then Ark will tell me how much I actually.
Yeah. So that's gonna be 5 plus my proficiency bonus, introduction, so -9 in the first attack.
Okay, so
Okay.
11. Okay. So
11 plus
65 minus
28.
11. I'm at 54 hit points, and I was just at 93 with the
And then
temporary.
it's gonna make 2 tail attacks towards Ark.
Oh joy!
Ooh, that was pretty good. It's plus. Jeez, dude. Okay. That's gonna be a 29 to hit.
Wow.
That actually does not hit.
Okay.
I'm joking. It does.
Nice. Good for you.
Naturally, it does.
Oh, good for you. And
In
how
fact-
was it?
It rolled so high it misses me and hits itself.
It just comes
Alright,
around.
That's 20 points of bludgeoning damage.
Alrighty.
And last attack it's going to make, because that was the first one, it makes 4 attacks. Let's see here. Tail attack. And that's a 25 to hit.
That will also hit.
Right. Seconds. And that's going to be not as good. That's 17. 17 points of bludgeoning damage.
Alrighty.
And that's its turn.
Oh.
Girlfriend Britton, stop ogling your girlfriend and do something.
Re-zip your pants, dude. Come on, lock in.
All right. Oh, you just kind of interrupted that. All right.
I gotta do combat half chub now, but it's okay.
Oh my god.
This is uncomfortable for everyone. All right, he's gonna dash. I've removed the bar.
You have to shift click, Derek.
Eye fucking each other.
I was hoping that it would.
I'm convinced they're always eye fucking each other.
Oh.
Well,
Just
it,
87.3% of the time.
you know, and it has.
Y'all are inappropriate.
It probably still has breath weapons, you guys.
It doesn't have a head.
Oh yeah.
That might be the only thing saving us.
Twilight, it's your
He dashed?
turn. Yeah, he dashed.
Alright, bonus action blade song, obviously.
Obviously.
Obviously. Let's see. So, oh my. Okay, hold on. I gotta measure this different then. I forgot the wall is being a dick.
This is the. I'm pretty sure that silver dragons are immune to cold damage, so it's basically taken no damage so far.
Good.
I can
we're
make
doing
it
great.
here. I can make it here, so I'm going to shift click myself here. I can see it from here, right?
You can see it from there. Hold on, let me just confirm.
See, I feel like I have eyesight
Yeah,
with it.
Easily, straight line of sight. You're fine.
Okay. Now guys, here's my question for you. Do you want me to use the best thing that I have on it right now, or just or hold it for something else?
No, use it.
Use the best thing that you have.
What
We
if there's
honestly
something
are-
worse in here?
I mean, we're like the party's taking damage and we haven't done fucking anything yet, and it's gonna be time before at least I can go do anything.
Yeah,
Alright.
I think going all out right now is the right move.
Alright, I'm using the big one. I'm going to cast Gravity Sinkhole. So I'm going to extend my hand out, thinking back to all the times that my Graviturgy magic has paid off for me. And this time, amplify it. So I need to measure out a 20-foot radius.
Oh
I'm gonna-
god, both me and Farron are dead.
No, I'm angling it behind so it only hits it.
My Graviturgy magic has helped me. Goodbye, favorite and Ark. I don't need you with my
Technically, I can
Graviturgy
also do
magic.
it up in the air, so that's what I'm gonna do. DM, I don't know how to fucking get my cursor to go higher. Oh, is it
Control
like
Alt.
this?
Yeah.
Okay,
Lock that.
well, basically what I'm trying to do is, it's a 20-foot sphere, and I'm just trying to hit the dragon, not Ark or Faerun. So I want to hit it, like, in the air and behind it, so where, like, I can, like, hit it in the back, you know what I mean?
So kind of like. Sorry, ignore that.
Back shot.
Back shot.
Oh,
My God.
Like this, like this,
Okay,
like
yeah,
this.
Okay, let me lock that. All right.
Okay, so
Two
when
spheres.
it's a 20-foot radius sphere. We don't have to keep that. But what happens is the gravity in it begins to tug and pull at a focus point within the middle, moving everything around it. He needs to make a Constitution saving throw.
All
He's
right.
probably phenomenal at that. His con's probably like above a 20.
Oh, probably, but this is still gonna do damage.
I'm assuming strength and con and probably charisma are probably his highest stats.
It's
You
made
don't
of
have-
bones.
How you gonna have charisma with no head?
It so no head.
So no head.
Anyway, that's a 13.
It fails.
Oh
Mm-hmm.
my god.
It fucking fails. It's gonna take 5d10 force damage and get pulled towards the center of the sphere.
The heck did he roll? Like a nat 1, a 2, a 3?
I'm not telling you. And also,
A 6?
It's gotta be the lowest he rolled. It's gotta be like a 3.
Yeah, that's a good
He had to
roll.
have rolled like a 3 or lower. For
Alright.
That was
Right,
almost the
roll,
average
yeah.
on all of it. Holy shit. Alright, he takes 29 points of force damage and gets pulled 20 feet back within the center of the sphere.
no
Oh,
problem.
nice. That's gonna be into the mausoleum.
So
Yeah, does he take structural damage?
Yeah, how does that work? If he gets pulled into an object, how does that?
He
does it
probably
say in
just
the
crashes into the object.
spell?
It depends on the spell and the distance it travels.
Yeah, this was kind of a short distance. So.
It's not very far. It probably just gets slammed into anything that's like immovable.
also a
Gets him
gargantuan
out of, it
creature.
does get him out of range, like where our eye could back up.
Some of the stonework, depending on how structurally stable it is, might chip or crack, but I don't think it would like crumble.
No,
the
I don't think it
building.
would break the structure, but
It's that much.
Well, does that spell do damage to structures too? Because then that structure is
let me
like
see.
fucking sinkhole.
It's pulled into a straight line towards the center of the sphere, ending in an unoccupied space as close to the center as possible, even if the space is in air. It doesn't really say anything about structures or objects.
All right.
Structural damage is something I gotta read more into.
A lot of spells don't specify structural damage, but then there are some that do.
Kind of like
Yeah.
Shatter.
There are rules
Yeah,
in the player's handbook that go into damage for structures, but I don't want to really get into the nitty gritty of that.
You can get rid of that
right
sphere now, but yeah, he takes
Okay.
29 points of force damage.
Hold on, I don't know how to get rid of the sphere. Hold on.
Great damage type too.
How does one?
No, you're moving the dragon.
I know. Go back.
You can't get rid of the spear, Nemo.
I mean, you don't have to, it's whatever, we'll just figure it out.
There's got to be a way to remove the sphere. What
There
the
is a
hell?
way, but you have to right-click on the ruler for it.
Oh, I see it now. Sorry. Anyway, is that the end of your turn?
That is the end of my turn.
Favorite, it is your turn.
Okay,
the round.
Paladin is 20 feet away from me.
He's not 20 feet away from me.
I thought he got pushed 20 feet away.
You should have gotten
mean, the
pulled
mo-
20
the
feet into the
mausoleum-
sphere.
Well,
the
no, because he
mausoleum
was,
was 10 feet behind him.
Okay,
And
so we
the-
got
the
moved 10
center of
feet
the-
back.
Okay, so
Wait, no,
but
the
if I
center of the
move-
sphere was in the air.
and the center of the sphere was also only like 5 feet from his head, though.
Right, and if you're
Can I
trying
move
so,
away without provoking an attack of
Whatever.
opportunity?
well, let me clarify then. So you're saying that because it was in the air, he should have been pulled into the air?
That's what the spell says.
Even if that's the case, like, you don't think he's just going to stay suspended in the air while she tries to run away?
I mean, I don't know how it works. It just says that a creature on a failed save is pulled in a straight line towards the center of the sphere, ending in an unoccupied space as close to the center as possible, even if that space is in
Right,
the air.
as possible. And there's a
Even if that
mausoleum
space
behind
is
him.
in the air. So,
I understand what you're saying, but there is an object behind him, so I'm assuming that's stopping his movement.
I mean, probably, but
So he gets pulled 20 feet away from me in the air.
No,
No.
because
No.
the sphere was only like 5 feet away from his center of mass.
Mm.
So at most he would have
He's-
moved 5 feet.
He is where he is.
Okay, so I can't move.
I cannot physically move him any closer to the mausoleum.
that's
I did
fine.
try.
So if I was to move back, that would provoke an opportunity.
100%.
Okay. So for my main action,
For my next trick.
I am going to blight him.
All right, he's got to
So-
make a con save for that. I know how that one works.
It's probably going to be phenomenal.
I don't know. He just failed my con save.
Yeah, but I'm sure that was like a full roll.
Yeah, no, it's gonna be phenomenal.
Oh,
That's
God.
23.
Yeah, that beats my. I have a 17, so it's going to be 8d8 necrotic damage. He will take half of that.
Okay,
Necrotic on an undead dragon?
I'm gonna stop you right there. Doesn't do anything.
Farron, pick different types
Can I
of
get that?
damage.
Did you say that I didn't do that?
No.
Okay.
But now you know.
I'm gonna, so just ignore that roll. That was actually really good. And my bonus action. I'm just going to wild shape into a saber-toothed tiger because I'm sad.
All right. Lobrin,
What do you think I'm doing?
throwing a javelin at it.
No, we're not that good.
Okay.
We're dashing. We're scaling.
We're scaling.
We get him in late game, guys.
We get him in late game. We win late game, Mike.
You're scaly as well.
We're gonna win.
The early
why
game's
this
rough,
is
but we
taking
got him in the
liking
late game.
Yeah, we're losing early game, but trust me, once I get my blood spirit is on, like I go off, man.
It might be, yeah.
You know, if you look at it, this little pathway looks like ARAM, so this is just an ARAM if you think about it.
Wait a second, were the whites or whatever they are the minions?
Oh,
Hi, Cass!
Good to see you.
Thank you so much for the sub!
Mausoleum's the Nexus. Destroy it.
I'm really like
Welcome to
fucking
Summon's
not.
Rift.
I just wasted 2 really good high level spells.
I end my turn there. I'm just dashing.
You gotta think about damage types. It's like Pokemon.
I know.
It is like
I didn't even
Pokemon.
think about. I forgot it was a silver dragon. That was on me.
It's not a silver. It's bones right now. Do not think of it
Yeah.
as a silver dragon.
Well, no, I think she means like in life it was a silver dragon.
In context, it seems like it would have been silver because we were in a silver dragon
Yeah.
temple. I think that
Baron might not
He's
have known
getting it.
about.
This is actually just a
Think about
random
dragons.
pile of dragons.
This
though.
dragon
Yeah,
means
but
nothing.
holy fuck,
it's a red dragon.
it's definitely it's undead. Why the fuck would I use necrotic?
It's alright, just don't do it next time.
We live, we learn.
Such a
Hey,
good- It was such a good blight roll too. It was above average.
every spell, even if it is immune to a damage type, is useful because now you have that information. So it's not like it did nothing.
Don't worry, all of this
it would've been
will make the
38.
recap, favorite.
Yeah.
Don't worry, I will ensure
We'll
this
make
makes the recap.
Is that the end of your turn, Lobrin?
Yes, it is.
I need you to
Alright.
use as much detail as possible, Oberyn, when describing that too.
My movement.
No. Farron's.
Oh,
use of
Farron's
spells,
fumbles.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Actually, make a separate recap called Farron's fumbles.
The attack began with an ineffective ice storm.
It sounds like a children's
That's
book.
literally the opening line.
Oh, by the way, that
From
you
Fa-
can remove that that other sphere behind it because at the end of my next turn, at the end of my last turn, it no longer became difficult terrain.
All right.
That's the wrong button.
At least you're doing stuff. The rest of us are just moving mostly.
Yeah, I'm wasting spells, high level ones.
I mean,
So,
didn't say it was good stuff.
You
I
know,
was like, I'm just gonna fucking wild shape, man. I don't know
I'm
at
gonna-
this point.
I'm gonna attack. Yeah.
Ark, get
Do
that
it.
sun sword out
Good
there.
Ark. Ark, you better marry this
That
dragon,
hits.
Ark.
That
That's
hits.
beautiful.
Hit that freaking thing.
Get that motherfucker.
Oh, don't say that. People are
What?
gonna start doing fan art.
Ayo.
14 points radiant damage.
Fantastic. That's
Yeah,
a good
no.
amount of damage.
Do I
Yeah,
happen
they're-
to notice if the damage does more or less than I anticipated?
It does not seem to, but it certainly doesn't do less.
Good.
Fan art.
Fan art now of that.
No.
You cannot go hit that thing.
And then I'm gonna
Sorry.
make my secondary attack.
It's not
Do
like you
it.
told him to jork it.
Hmm?
By it.
And by it?
That does
You
not
say
hit.
my son's sword.
I'm gonna use my inspo. Why not?
That didn't hit?
No, it did not.
Oh my god.
Not even really that close. To be
17?
honest.
I'm not surprised.
Was
Its
it
AC is
close?
definitely,
Oh,
like,
shit.
20 or more.
Well-
Never mind. I'm just gonna go.
It
slam my head
insists
into the
upon
mausoleum.
itself.
How could you even say that? Like,
and then I'm gonna say to Farron, use Moonbeam, and then end my turn.
I'm gonna go
Use
Ow!
Moonbeam.
because I am an animal.
Yeah, kind of goof that.
All right,
Okay.
Lucia.
I'm gonna use my
I'm very
movement.
low on HP. I was not trying to take more damage.
Here's
Yeah.
hoping your damage is good, Van Richten. Hold on.
I'm not very low, but I'm very low.
Gonna move
considering
here.
How much this dragon does.
And then 120 feet, that's 12. Shit. Am I still not in range? Shit, I'm still not in range. Then I will dash. But I am going to separate myself and not form a line. So I'm gonna go here.
I'm proud of you.
You're
because
learning.
I am
Or
smart.
from a line or a cone.
That is still a line, I'm going to be honest.
No, it's okay. It's okay.
Behind a tree then.
All right. How about a tree? Oh, you got for cover. Okay, you're kind of doing like a little bit of a, like a sort of a Wild West maneuver.
What if Aaron died, Ark, because of this? How would
Anyway.
you feel?
That'd be crazy.
Anyway,
Anyway,
he would mourn you and then bury you.
Oh, damn.
There you go. And she would rise as a revenant. Anyway, well, that's a bad roll. But
What's it doing?
Who's it
It's a-
attacking? Probably me
it's
and
a-
Ark.
Yeah, that's right. The two people in range. It's in a target-rich environment, and it's gonna go wild. That's an 18. It's an 18
Who's it
hit.
attacking?
It's attacking Farron right now.
Yeah, that hits.
Doing it the exact same turn as last time. 2 attacks to Farron, 2 attacks to. Okay. Here we go.
If it's higher than a 16, you don't have to ask. You could just
Well, I
roll
wasn't sure if
it.
it was different for the cat.
It's lower for the cat, actually. so
But you
yeah.
have bark skin active, so
Oh, wait, so okay.
it'll transfer into your animal
That's
form.
right, I forgot. So if it's 16 or higher, it hits.
That's gonna be 18 points of slashing damage on the first one.
Okay. Take
I'm gonna use my reaction to reduce that by a number.
That's next one's gonna hit as well. It's a 21.
Hi, Quintum.
Quentin, you're here! Congrats on the new sub.
That's rather unfortunate.
That's
Ooh.
20 points of slashing damage on the second one, and now it's going in for some tail swipes to you, Ark.
And how much did you reduce the 18 by Arc?
By 5.
Okay, that's
Not
still
great,
good.
not terrible. Hey, it's 5 extra points of health you got.
Yeah.
All right, that first attack, that's gonna be 15 to hit.
15? That does not hit. Oh,
All
also,
right.
did the attacks against Farron, were they made at disadvantage or no?
No, they weren't. Let me do that again.
Oh.
It wouldn't make a difference on the first one. Second one, that's better still. So no, that's still not gonna matter.
Okay.
Alright,
Okay.
I tried Farron, I really did.
It's okay.
Thank you for
it's
the
fine.
reminder.
That's why I wild shaped.
So its first tail attack misses.
And so does the second. That's the same thing. It's a 15. So
Yeah,
you're good. And that's its turn. And now it's Van Richten's turn. And Van Richten. I'll tell you what Van Richten's gonna do. He's going to take out his rifle and begin kind of putting a shell into the chamber. And he's going to, as he's doing that, kind of take a few steps back. And he's going to place a hand on your shoulder, Twyla. And he's going to say, "Remember your footwork." He's going to cast haste on you.
What?
Oh.
I don't want to get
You're-
close to this thing. Are you kidding me?
Don't
Now you
power
have
up.
to.
Get
You
in
have
there.
a choice.
No!
Well, it doesn't mean you have to go in. It just means you get an extra. You can do more things.
Can I cast more spells with haste?
No.
Cantrip, right?
I don't think that's how it works.
You could cast cantrips more frequently.
No, it says one weapon attack only.
Get in there, you blade singer. You're a blade singer. Come on.
Alright, fine. Y'all powered up. Get in there.
You're multiclassed into Blood Hunter. Go shed some blood.
But this
It
one's
only
scary.
It only has 4 attacks, so if we have 5 people attacking it, technically, you know.
Action economy.
That's true, but it could decide to just put all 4 attacks into one.
Until the spell ends, the target speed is doubled. It gains +2 to its AC. It has advantage on dexterity saving throws. It gains an additional action at the end of each of its turns.
Mhm.
And the action can be used to take an attack,
Good.
dash, disengage, hide, or use an object.
Because if you activate
Oh,
your
I
shit,
know.
your AC is at 20, so then it becomes a 22.
I'm at a 22
you're-
right now, and I can
You have
move
as
really
much
fast.
AC as Ark.
Hey, thank you so much, Gruda, for the Hydrate Sippy and Posture check.
And double movement too, so you can.
Okay,
you can
haste
move
is
about,
fine.
You'll be good. You'll be good. You're like, okay, I guess haste is
Okay,
fine.
okay. I mean, I like it when I cast it on our frontliners, but...
Quentin's spell is an attack action, but you can only cast one spell a turn unless it's a cantrip, in which case you can
Haste
do that as a bonus.
specifically says it only adds an extra attack as a weapon attack.
No,
It says it in the
true.
wording.
I just read it.
I have it in my spell book.
It says this action can only be used to take the attack, dash, disengage, hide, or use an object.
You forgot the parentheses after attack that says one weapon attack only.
Oh,
Yeah.
okay. So what you were trying to say is that you can't use it for a
You
cantrip.
cannot cast a spell with it.
Okay, I thought you were trying to say you can only make an attack with it.
No.
Well, you're like you're a caster, but you're also a weapon fighter. Get up there. You got it.
Ass.
Or
Okay.
no, you can do whatever you want with it.
You chose these.
Ass. Okay.
Yes.
Yes.
All right, that's the end of his turn. Twyla.
Okay. So my movement in general is doubled, right?
Yeah.
Okay.
So
So
even if
I
without
went from
action, you
8.5
can dash.
tiles to like 17 tiles of movement because I get bonus movement
Yeah,
from blade
that's
singing.
correct. That's correct.
Okay.
That's without. You
Joanne,
can dart.
I'm
See,
not gonna lie, I'm kind of heartbroken you didn't haste me.
I
Well,
thought
I mean,
about it.
Van Richten did it to her. He didn't do it.
Wait, I can't haste you because I used all my level 3 spell slots, remember?
That's right.
That was all the
No.
fucking that was all the
Oh,
fucking
Logan, yeah.
communications. Oh,
You're still
God.
strong, Logan. You have
Haste
your
makes
receiver.
waste.
Shut up.
I'm gonna I'll give him a nod a bit nervously and let me see how far I can move.
17 tiles.
One
I can't
in-
quite
would've-
get there.
I would have been wild with 2 party members fucking hasted, just like
You can
fucking
dash.
fucking thing.
Yeah,
And still have an
Energizer
extra
I can waste my haste action to dash and I'll still get my 2 attacks.
That's true. That would be a smart move, maybe, probably. I don't know. I don't know anything.
That would probably be a very smart move, actually.
Yeah.
I'm almost wondering if I
There you
should
go.
Wait, what do you mean two attacks?
well, because
Is
if I have 2 attacks as a blade
'cause you're-
singer.
Your primary.
As
I
an
know you
action.
don't add extra attacks to haste.
Right.
No.
You only get the one
It's just
attack.
the
But-
one, but if I use my haste
There's a
action
lot
to
of
dash to
movement
get
right
up to
now.
it, then
Yeah. Then she could attack it twice. Which
Right,
is not a bad idea, in theory.
it's not a bad
Because
idea. And I don't have Shadow Blade
I-
prepared, so I can't cast that anyway. Okay,
In-
well I still
in
have my
theory,
Crimson Right
but-
on it.
If you actually look at the theory crafting, that's not allowed.
My only concern is the fact that this thing's AC is really high.
That it is.
Alright.
This one is yours right now.
I will
Hi,
dash.
Grim.
Hi, Crim!
Right.
Alright. Alright, I'm going to, I guess, use haste as a dash to
Sure.
make my way up here, right here next to its footer.
I'm going to meow at you happily.
I'm gonna look at you with
What?
panic.
Like my
Panic.
friends are coming to save me.
I'm gonna meow at you happily.
And I've
You know
got
what? You have a cat, Zach.
I got 2 weapon attacks, and I'm
know
going
what their happy
to
meows
try to
are.
remember my footing.
We're a human and we're in combat.
Placid,
I'm not a human. I am wild.
Humanoid.
does that hit?
Not now.
Just barely hits.
Placid 20 hits.
hmm
Okay, so it's gonna be-
If it meets, it beats.
It's gonna be
This thing has a
11
20
points
HP.
of piercing
Yep.
plus
fucking dragon.
1 point of fire for 12 total.
More than a Draco
Okay.
Lich.
Also, DM, I had a question. Did I notice if my force damage did anything? Like, did it look like it did damage,
It
or
just looked standard. It
Okay.
didn't look like it did more. Didn't look like it did less.
that's fine by me. I just wanted to know if it like actually did anything.
Almost nothing has resistance to
Fire
force damage.
damage.
Yeah,
Basically
only
nothing.
2 things do. Yeah.
All right, going again. 27.
There you
Okay.
go. Yeah.
Crit too.
I almost
Uh,
crit. Okay.
Yeah. An adult blue Draco Lich has
9
19
points of
AC, that's
piercing
crazy.
plus
Don't look up dragon stats.
2 points of fire for
Just
11
Draco
points
Lich.
total.
What she said it
What was
wasn't.
the total?
11 total.
Okay.
9 piercing, 2 fire. So you got my two things?
Yeah. Gotcha.
It was 12 and 11, so a total of 22 points.
Understood.
Nice. Did the fire? Ask if the fire did anything more.
Is the fire doing anything to it?
No, it seems to do slightly less.
Less.
Okay.
Yeah, it seems to do
Fucking
slightly less.
cold dragon.
It's a
It's a dead dragon.
bone
Bone.
dragon.
I don't think it
Yeah.
matters.
Just
Made of
trying to treat
fucking
this thing like
bone.
it's a silver dragon. It was a silver
Guys,
dragon
I'm-
centuries ago.
Is it
I'm gonna
immune
be-
to everything, Derek?
I
Not
didn't say it was
force.
immune. I said
Not
it did
force.
not.
Also,
Of course.
Mariah, the other thing too is, at this point, this thing might not even use the stat block of a dragon.
It
might
Yeah,
Probably
it probably has a
doesn't.
custom stat block,
Yeah.
honestly.
That's my turn.
All right. All right, Cat. Go ahead and cat it up.
All right.
How's it
Like,
I'm
if you're out there, that
you.
goes for you too.
I'm going to. I have 2 attacks. My first is a bite. I'm gonna just roll a d20 because it's a +6 to hit, and we're gonna hope and pray.
It don't.
16 does not hit.
No, it does not.
All right. So the bite, I try to go bite it, and it don't work.
It's less that it's like you can't hit it. It's more that like you're trying to get your teeth around it, and you're mostly just finding sheer bone and nothing to really like break off.
I'm gonna get angry, and I'm gonna try and claw it.
It's like punching a rock.
Oh my god!
Exactly, Rooster. Just like that.
Nothing.
Okay.
Nothing hits.
All right. Is that the end of your turn?
That's all I can do.
Hello, Bryn.
Am I finally gonna get in range of this fucking thing?
You can without dashing.
Thank God. Yeah, there it is. It finally has arrived.
He's
I'm
like
just
winded
gonna-
and sweaty.
Yeah, oh, absolutely. This is not... I prefer having the horse.
Courage.
Yeah, and I'm gonna do like a fatigued swing at this thing.
Okay.
Let's do it.
A fatigued swing because he's not
That
hitting
hits!
right
He's
now.
still good. He's still
Look at you
good.
go.
But I get 5 from my strength, and then duelist is +2 to damage, and then the longsword.
You
It's
can add
plus
that to your modifiers in
3.
the character sheet.
Yeah, make it easier for yourself.
No, I'm using one of the older character sheets, and I'm using the first one, so I don't
Oh.
think I can add it, or
So
you
what
know,
is
whatever.
it total?
It's just a +8, so it's gonna be 12 on the first hit,
Oh,
Slashing.
first turn.
damage, and then I'm gonna just attack again. That's the same
Nice.
roll.
There you go. Get in there.
Same roll. 2 19s.
So I'm trying to keep track here. So we got 12 plus whatever this is.
13s. That one's gonna be
13. So that's 18. Okay. So
20, 25 total.
25 total.
And
Okay.
and then should I second win, or I mean action surge, guys?
entirely your call if you want.
I don't know. Do what you want.
All I
what you
want
want.
is action surge.
It
Yeah,
sounds like we're taking a short rest after this anyway.
Yeah, I'm gonna do it.
All right, do
I'm
it.
gonna do action surge.
I mean,
so I'm
yeah,
gonna attack again.
ride that high, baby.
You ruined it, Dia.
Sorry.
What have you done?
One more. 19 on the second.
I'm afraid that doesn't hit it.
Yeah.
It's 20, it's AC.
It's
Yep.
20. It's
It's
AC is a
AC.
20. God damn
Yeah,
it.
we stopped.
Which is fucking nuts.
But you still did a lot of damage. So I don't to sneeze at.
How's this thing looking, DM?
Not bad
Fine.
at all.
Okay.
Got some chips
Like
around his
fine,
ankles, but it's.
I thought you were about to say not great, but then you kind of
no,
just twisted
it's
that
not
around.
It's not looking bad.
You had my hopes up, and then you just crushed them.
Let me
He
hold on.
poo-pooed on
Lo-
it.
I did not expect.
Lobrin
to
finally
fall.
arriving landed 2 very impressive.
And then missed his other 2.
No, that's
Hey,
deflected
50%
it.
average, you know.
We don't need to include that. We don't need to
Oh,
include
go
we
ahead.
need to include my fucked up attacks, but we don't include Lobrin's.
that. Yeah, they're a little bigger. You know, like a spell whiff is a little bigger
Oh,
than
right.
like a melee miss.
I'm
Okay.
gonna move over here to get flanking, if that is
So-
okay, Derek.
So what you're
That's
saying is I matter more than you, and my spells.
So now
are
I roll
more
with
important than
advantage,
your
correct,
damage.
for my attacks?
Thank you.
I'm sorry. Yeah, you roll with
Are-
advantage. Yeah,
I was like,
that's the way we've been running it. I'm not going to change it now.
alrighty, time to fish for crits. Let's go.
Fish for crits.
Fish for crits. Fish for crits. Fish
First
for
of all, that's a really great trade. I would trade a fish for a crit. Anyway, yeah,
Depends on the fish.
either of those hits. So the first one's a hit.
Alrighty, Sunblade time. Let's go.
It's wizard time.
Fireball.
Oh, I thought
9
that was the
points
hit.
for-
I forgot. You already hit.
Second attack. Go.
Ooh,
Ah,
almost.
So close. Everybody's been getting 19s. Well, not me, but you 3.
So that's still 2 hits. So you're to a total of 23.
That is correct.
Okay, very nice. You guys are doing great work. You're a very formidable team. Lucia, it's your turn.
Hello, sorry, I'm still. Oh my god.
You okay?
Sleepy girl.
Not great. Not sleepy, I'm sick.
Oh no, I'm so sorry.
I'm gonna move here, like by this gravestone.
All right.
That should put me in range, yeah. Okay, so first I'm gonna guiding bolt it.
Okay.
12
Roll
or higher.
for that.
17 or 25?
That hits.
Yay!
Alright. 21 damage? Holy shit.
Nice.
Ooh, significant.
And then... Fuck it.
And it's glowing now,
Uh,
right?
It is glowing, but that's not for y'all. I am then going to immediately action surge.
Okay.
Yeah, I'm gonna spend. Hold on. 4, 6. I'm gonna spend 3 grit on a violent shot.
Roll.
Damn.
This will be at advantage because I used guiding bolt beforehand.
Yep. Bailiff, whack his pee-pee.
What? What?
That's from a TikTok. I'm sorry.
I would like to. Would we
You're not allowed to
would we
say
allow a inspiration here?
Well, how about
There's gonna be
I
a lot
allow
of
you
damage
to-
This hits.
How about I allow you to have my inspiration? Is that okay?
I don't know why, for some reason, I thought you were going to say
we
how
have
about
yours,
you
by
back
the way.
might be.
I don't know
I
if
don't
we
think
should
I need
waste
to use
your
yours.
inspos on an attack roll.
I don't think so.
This is gonna be a lot of damage
Okay.
if it hits.
If
That's true.
Twyla wants to give up her inspo, I will allow it.
You can have my inspo.
Thank you.
I'm hasted,
No,
so I have a
let 'em
lot of
have it.
opportunities to attack right now.
Please hit.
You can have it.
21.
21 hits.
All right, so Providence is going to
Now
do
hold
4...
on a second. You don't get advantage again. You get one more roll with that.
Oh,
But
is that how that
I'll
works?
let you have it. I'll let you have it.
Oh, okay. I thought I would just re-roll whatever the check
But in the
was.
future, it's no. You just get
All right.
one singular more roll with inspiration.
This is Silver Bullet.
Okay.
Damn.
34. Or no, 30, my bad.
There you go.
I just walked up and did like... How much? 60?
Yeah, over.
You guys are doing a significant amount of damage to this
Or-
thing.
You did
It's-
51.
Oh, I thought you did more with the guiding.
Did a lot of damage.
I did a lot of damage to the guy, but that
That's
was
a
a max
nuclear
damage bolt.
nuclear cleric right there.
51 points of damage.
Dragon's turn. It's going to start with a swipe towards Twyla.
Bring
Shit,
it on!
Shit. Hold on,
That's
hold on.
17.
That misses.
Okay, it's going for a swipe against Logrin. That's a 22.
Yeah, that'll hit.
Okay.
Benrickton, do your job.
17 points of slashing damage. And then it's going in for a tail swipe to Ark first. And then it's going to go in for tail swipe against the cat. Let's start with Ark. 19.
That'll miss.
It's got crazy modifiers. It's just rolling really bad. Okay.
That's what we like to hear.
And then 5. Oh. And oh. That's a crit. I should have
Silvery barbs.
Did he roll with disadvantage?
Silvery barbs!
It's about to.
No, he has to roll with
Oh,
disadvantage.
okay.
Hold on.
Oh yeah, he already has disadvantage.
That's 30.
Oh my
Yeah.
god.
Not a crit. Not a crit. It's not a crit, but he did.
Yeah,
roll
not a
fucking
crit. That's the
30.
important thing.
Anyway.
Excuse me.
Get this bad boy in there. 15, and that's 24 points of bludgeoning damage.
Okay. Somehow I'm still a cat, just barely.
All right.
You've been the punching bag this whole session.
It's been attacking everything. It's just landing hits against Varen. Elf Commoner, otherwise known as... I don't know why I called him.
Otherwise known as the mayor.
You can
There.
rename. You can rename them.
I should.
Elf Commoner.
I don't know why I called him that. So Van Richter's got rifle in hand, He's concentrating on a spell, so he's gonna make a freaking shot against this thing.
Well, the name of this avatar tells me Van Richten is physically unremarkable.
Commoner?
He's
I
just
can't
a regular
believe you said
guy.
that. Okay, that hits.
He just doesn't stand out in the street. He's just a commoner. Sorry, Twyla.
Unfortunate.
Your boyfriend's basic.
That's
What's
gonna be
the Aragon model
17.
called?
Elf assassin.
Elf assassin.
nobleman. No.
Okay, so that's 17 points of damage,
Nice.
and he's going to. He doesn't get his multi-attack because he's not close enough to slash it with his sword, but he's going to keep progressing. So basically, he's just like, he's not sprinting, he's just like kind of jogging forward, aiming his rifle at the same time so as not to ruin his shot. And then he's reloading, still moving as well, so that's kind of justifying him not dashing. Anyway, Twyla, your turn.
Okay. Do I
Do
have
it,
flanking
Twyla,
because
do
of
it.
Arc?
Yeah.
Okay. I'm hasted, so I'm going to take 3 attacks towards him with the rapier.
Are you blade singing?
Rapier.
I am blade singing.
Make sure.
Always. Okay, the
Nice.
first one sucks.
Singing someone else's blade.
Oh, man.
Hey, yo!
Hey, I gave you my inspiration.
Yeah.
Taking somebody else's blade and she'll be singing. And she'll be singing, alright.
Won't be mean. You gave me your inspiration. I won't be mean.
27.
27 to hit on that one, so
Leave
that's gonna
Twyla
be
alone.
12
You're
points.
lucky she even performs for you bastards.
12 points of piercing plus 3 points of fire for 15 total.
We know who else she performs for.
Oh my
Ah!
god!
Zinga!
Get in this car now. Anyway.
Oh, and that's terrible. I shouldn't have given you my inspiration. Okay.
Hey, you landed one.
I landed 1. Oh fuck.
That's alright, you're doing a fine job.
Oh fuck, oh
fair,
man, oh god.
I'm going to argue 52 damage was nice.
Okay, so
Wait, real quick.
I
We are at the top of the round. Do we want to take the break now? Is it a good time, or
It's 8:10.
we could.
do you want to do one more?
I just want to
More
ask,
round?
like, similar to what Ark did, could I move adjacent, like, to Lobrin and get
I don't
flank?
I don't see why not.
Okay.
Alright. Let's take a quick 10-minute smoke break. Break dance. Anything you gotta do in 10 minutes. If you want to do a quick jigsaw puzzle, I'd be impressed if you
I
could.
need
that
to
sounds
throw
fun.
up.
Don't throw
There
up.
you go. Okay.
Feel better.
Mom, I threw up.
Righty, break
Um,
time.
And yeah, we will be back at 8:21.
Alright,
on
snack
the
break,
dot.
pee break, smoke break, whatever it is you gotta do, now's the time to do it.
Okay, I'm gonna go get some water. I'll be right back.
Well, this is going like ass, ass, ass.
I'm back. How are y'all feeling about this?
Uh.
Oh.
Oh.
I'm sure you guys are doing fine. You've already unloaded a huge amount of damage. You guys have a big potential for damage. Like your DPS output optimally is like insane.
I'm just congested and don't feel so good.
It seems like everyone kind of feels that way. Hi, Dread! Oh, you're so sweet.
Aw, Dread.
Dread is such a cutie patootie.
I agree.
And I'll tell you something else. I gotta be honest, I didn't have anything else to say. I just kind of wanted to say, I'll tell you something else.
Okay, so you lied to me.
I did lie. I lied through my teeth.
Okay.
I'm sorry. I'd like to apologize to Winter for who I lied to, and I'd also like to apologize to the Academy. I'd like to apologize to Dave. Dave out there, you know who you are.
Hmm.
Oh, sweetie pie. I'm glad that you feel comfortable and having a good time hanging out with us. The masquerade outfits, those were so good.
Puts a smile on my darn face that we have the lovelies.
It's true. It's a fact of the matter. No, I love that piece still. It always puts a smile on my darn face.
Y'all are up to no good.
That's true. We usually aren't. Why, who's that handsome man? Oh, more of the handsome man. Well, this is a marvelous day.
I love the picture of the handprint with the note of foot. Yeah, that one still cracks me up, and I don't really know what it means, but I love it. Oh my god, I love Mouseketeer Lobran so fucking much.
I gotta say, Paper really went hard with that one.
You got Gob.
To think that if Lucia had merely failed a couple checks, that art of her as a big old muscular canine would have been pretty much canon.
I know. It's a fun thought. I think No Lucy is a good meme.
Mm-hmm. I love the way Paper did. Oh, I love the way Paper did the legs on that particular art. Asymmetrically,
which one?
It was really, the one that was just on screen.
Oh, I was looking away. I didn't see it.
The Lucario Winnie.
Oh, I love Lucario Winnie.
Yeah, the asymmetrical like leg wear was really cool.
That outfit
Also,
fucking slaps.
oh my god, it's my favorite Falco piece. It looks so good.
We do love a
that one's
Falco
good too, though.
piece. The Art of Cliff.
Oh, it's so good.
I took medicine.
Medicine. I'm trying to tell Catherine to take medicine.
I'm still not feeling good.
What'd you take?
My throat and my head are killing me. Advil, cold, and sinus.
You might be better off with Tylenol.
Tylenol.
I ran out of Tylenol, cold, and sinus.
There's Tylenol in the cabinet.
Is it just straight Tylenol?
Well, yeah, but the acetaminophen's what you need.
Yeah. I don't know.
Advil's not really gonna help that much.
Well, the cold and sinus one has acetaminophen in it. I forget how much or what the dosage is, but it does.
The active in Advil is ibuprofen.
Mm-hmm. But with cold and sinus, it's got a few different.
Does it have
things
both in it?
Mm-hmm. Yeah, it's on the box. I fucking love this art so much.
Hold on, I'm gonna look it up because I want to see what it's got in it.
Let me just read it.
It says
What
it has
the hell?
ibuprofen and pseudoephedrine in it.
What are y'all talking about?
Medicine.
Talking about Advil, because Advil, it's ibuprofen, which is great, but for what you guys have, you need to be taking acetaminophen, which is Tylenol.
Which I have exactly acetaminophen. Not Tylenol, but it's just acetaminophen.
Yeah, but Krim said, listen to the medicine lady who makes medicine.
Yeah, I'm taking 2 of these.
Take 2.
I
Call
know
me
my
on the motor.
stuff.
Is everyone back?
No.
If I don't
What
throw
about-
up, yes.
What about now?
No.
We're back.
Yeah, Advil holds dual action with acetaminophen.
Advil dual
Action.
Action.
With acetaminophen. So it's not cold and sinus technically, but it
Oh
has
yeah, I looked up
acetamin-
cold and sinus. Yeah, it's got ibuprofen and acetaminophen.
Yeah, I said the wrong one.
Take drugs.
That one,
do have
that'll work.
Sponsored by
but
Roll for Your
I
Lives.
took that one because I saw that it had acetaminophen in it, and I do know from
Lucille, why would you give
whatever,
Strahd a
2
healing
years I
potion?
spent
Don't
in
worry,
that
Scarlet. I
island
didn't give him a
taking
healing
medicine.
potion. I gave him
That's what I need.
Why would you give him a healing potion?
Don't worry, Scarlet. I didn't give him a healing potion.
Is
I had to
everyone
find
back?
that video posted.
You're right, Boots. I need to check myself. I can't just say take drugs. Sponsored by.
Yeah, don't just say that.
We don't sponsor that. We sponsor taking cold medicine when you're not feeling well.
Exactly.
Anyway, maybe not everyone's back, but we do have the person whose turn it is.
The most important part.
So go ahead, Cat. Do your cat stuff.
Okay, with 8 hit points as a fucking.
You'll be fine.
I'm gonna go in with advantage since you said I could flank. With my first attack, which is a bite attack, so whatever these are, it's just gonna be a +6 to both of them.
Oh man.
Neither hits, I'm afraid.
Well, you have flanking, so you have advantage.
That
Yeah, I
was
rolled-
with advantage.
I rolled with advantage. The highest was an 18. It's a +6. My bite attack as a saber-toothed tiger.
We're reaching that
Okay.
level where
okay, let's run
things
it
are starting
back.
to get beefy.
Natural 20!
Oh,
Yeah.
Yay, crit!
Go ahead.
Okay, so that's gonna be 2d6 +5 slashing, so whatever this is, double.
You only double the dice. You don't double the proficiency in the strength.
Is that how
Okay.
it works for the tiger? I thought the +5 was part of the attack.
No, for the crit, you double the dice.
No, our crit rolls are you double the dice, not the modifiers.
Okay, I didn't realize the +5
I'll keep
was
track
a
of the numbers, so
modifier.
double. I have my thing up. Roll.
What did you say?
I'll keep track.
Oh, okay.
I'm back.
so-
I'm back.
2d6. So 11 +
Oh,
5
22.
plus 11. So 22 + 5.
All right.
27?
So yeah, no,
Bowser
26,
Jr.
27. I don't know.
22 plus 5 is 27.
Very nice.
So 27 points of what's it? Slashing damage. And I'm gonna stay a cat because I don't have a lot of HP as Varian.
All right. Lobrin.
Swing,
Get in
swing.
there. Swing away, Meryl.
Wish I had haste, man. That would be great right now.
That would be
I
fantastic.
don't have any spells.
I have advantage, so
Get on
Alright,
in
that's
there.
it.
That's a
That's
crit!
Look at you go!
We both just crit. Fuck yeah.
Let's fucking go.
15 doubled 30.
No, it's just the
Nice.
dice. Remember, it's just the dice. So
Oh,
that's
yeah,
14
it's
plus
not
your
mod.
modifiers.
We're really not adding mods.
Sorry, I'm sorry.
That's so lame.
That's the way it's been this whole time.
Zach, in your campaign, you're not allowing flanking.
No, I'm actually giving a +2 to
So
flanking.
14 plus
allowing flanking.
14 plus your mods. What is that?
22.
All
Yeah, did we
right.
change the rule on that? Because I thought
I
we
maybe
were
haven't been
No.
checking people, but that's the way crits have supposed to have been working this entire time.
Have you not been doing that, Zach?
That's how I've been doing it.
If people have not been doing that way and I haven't been checking them, that's fine. You can keep those. That's
Well,
for
I mean,
free.
it's kind of too late.
Don't worry about it. It's not a big deal.
Nah,
sure you've
rewind
got
all the way back to level 4, back to when we
All right,
first
guys, we're
played.
retconning all the way back to when you guys first met Strahd. We'll run things back.
Oh.
Make sure to...
No, wait,
I mean, I don't really know. I just said a number. I don't know
It's fine.
how accurate it's been.
All right.
That was no. I still have another attack.
Yeah, I was gonna say.
Gonna hit.
Look at you go! It sure does. Yeah, that hits.
Don't, but it's a nicer hit. 15, 45 total.
Very nice.
Damn,
That's
guys.
a lot of damage. You guys are going crazy mode.
I finally did.
It's marked, by the way.
Turn.
All right,
Okay,
understood.
I mean, I don't think I had this thing already has disadvantage a lot, but
No problem. Ark, your turn.
It's my turn. Well, I guess it's
Fish for
time for me
crits.
to do my super secret special move. I'm going fishing.
I love it when we go fishing.
Put a bait in the water. See what happens.
Oh
Flaccid.
my god, at
That's
least
it.
one of them
Hit you with
just
flaccid.
hit.
Meets it beats. Go ahead.
All right. Damage is gonna be 13. I'll take it.
Not bad at all. Okay.
Second attack. Oh,
So close.
So close, but it
You
definitely
guys
hits.
keep
So.
rolling 19s. That's crazy.
Yeah, you guys are rolling hot, and this thing is not. And that's
I'm
important.
also
to know.
gonna pump a
I'm
level
not
1
rolling
smite
hot.
into this.
Do
I
it.
rolled well once.
Smite.
Right.
To a total of was that 7? Was the first one?
So it's gonna be 16 for the second attack and 13 for the first attack. So that's gonna be 29.
Gotcha. Very nice.
Oh yeah, are you smiting any?
He just
He already
did.
did.
Oh, okay.
Is that the end
I
of your
don't
turn?
have
I
that,
just
but
saw
yeah, that's the end
smite
of
in
it.
the chat, and I'm sorry, I'm not feeling well.
Okay, I'm here. I'm here.
It sounds like no one's
Oh.
feeling
Yeah,
particularly.
this is the 6th session. Sorry, guys.
I feel
Sick
what
nasty.
was
than I did
Yeah,
yesterday.
you're right. A
I
lot
was
of crits.
just starting
so
to feel
it is pretty
better.
I'm gonna use Scorching Ray at 3rd level.
Ooh, wow, lovely.
Shit, what is that? Hold on, how many attack? I don't have advantage at all for these, yeah?
Thank you, Go Tap. No, you do not.
Okay, so that's 4, there's gonna be 4 attacks.
Thank you for that, JTP.
Oh, I
1,
keep drinking because my throat hurts.
Yeah.
Two.
Miss.
It's a
That
hit.
hits.
3. That's gonna miss.
That's a
And then
miss.
4. Oh wait, this thing's fucking... I'm
Damn,
done.
only
One
one
hit.
of those
One
hits?
Yeah, hold on.
That sucks.
Hey,
It
that's
happens.
This
better than
guy's
nothing.
poopy.
8 fire damage.
And you do notice that the fire does not seem to affect it as much as you anticipated.
Yeah, I just remembered it had fucking fire.
That's alright, that's alright.
It's like, wait, what am I
Consider this
doing?
a big swig of water, Mariah and Ash. Okay. Potion
How
redeemed, but he
you
wants you
go.
to hydrate with it.
Oh, okay. Thank you.
Do I have
How is it
something
looking
to-
like, by the way?
It's starting to wane a little bit. It's got chips in
Just a
its
little.
bone, and it's certainly not
Okay.
slowing down, but it's not looking nearly as. I mean, it was never really looking good. It's a big collection of bones, but it's definitely chipped up.
So like half health.
I'm not telling you. Anyway, here we go.
Bring it
Let's
on,
start with
dirtbag.
Let's start with a. Jeez.
Sorry.
We're going in for a swipe against Twilight, and that's a 30.
That's gonna hit. That's what I get for
shit,
calling them dirtbag.
I forgot the
Is that with
I forgot the second
disadvantage?
moved. My bad.
Okay, just remember that for next turn. I'm sorry, what would you say, Andy?
Is that with disadvantage? Because I thought the mark was on it, so everything was at disadvantage.
Oh yeah,
Uh,
Lobran's
it-
mark makes it every against
It
disadvantage
does
except for
actually,
him.
yes, that's
Okay.
correct. Thank you
All right,
for
let's
saying
roll
that.
again.
Distracted for a
That's
moment.
higher that time.
Okay.
And because Ark puts it on me, it's got to roll 3 times to take the lowest out of the 3.
No.
Well, not for me, but
That's
Wouldn't
not
that be
how it
cool?
works.
No, it just doesn't.
That's going to be
Disadvantage.
24 points of slashing damage,
arrow.
Oh, that's a lot.
and it's going to attack
For
you
your
next,
lovely
Lobrin.
wizard, it is.
This is why I haven't
It's
used my
gonna
fifth level
not
spell.
give a fuck. Give a fuck. Give a fuck.
That's a nat 1. It's not
I
going to
told
hit you.
you. Told you.
We don't
Yeah, you're
give a
correct.
fuck.
You were 100%
Wrong
correct
word.
about that. Going in for some tail swipes against, starting with Ark. That's a crit, but he has to
Bless
roll
you.
again. And that's still a big hit. That's a 29.
It's not a
but it's not a crit.
It's not a crit.
If it weren't for the disadvantage that's been rampant on, it would have crit twice now.
Yeah,
Yeah.
we're a debuffer party.
You really are.
Somebody
But
said it the
you
other day.
didn't sacrifice the damage.
I'm gonna get knocked
That's
out.
25 points of bludgeoning damage.
I'll take that on the chin.
And
Good
it's
for
going
you.
in for a big smackle dwarf towards the
Actually,
cat.
he punches you in the family jewels.
Oh
Towards
my
me,
god.
right?
Yeah, towards you. And that's going to be a 25.
No.
That was with disadvantage,
That
correct?
was with disadvantage.
Double disadvantage. No.
What am I taking? What am I
And the
taking?
girl mentioned a check. Anyway, that's 28 points of bludgeoning damage.
And the DM
All right, so I
mentioned a
take
crit.
20.
No, I didn't.
The rest goes to Farron.
I wish.
Yeah, I'm back as Farron, and I am at 34 health.
I am going to use reaction, unfortunately not to reduce that damage in any way, but
That's
I
okay.
am going to use the other part of my my paladin abilities, which is going to allow me to bum, bum, bum. I need it to make a wisdom saving throw.
All right. It's not particularly wise.
Well, it has no head, so.
That's true. That
It
doesn't
has
help.
nothing
help.
up there.
It rolled a nat 1.
Oh,
That's a second
Alright.
nat 1 it rolled within like
Uh,
a short time.
So I'm assuming it fails, so it's gonna take the damage it just dealt to Farron as radiant damage.
Oh,
All
man,
right.
that's good.
Let's get that in.
How much was it? I forget what it dealt.
That's
So it
28.
just does 28 points of radiant.
28 radiant, right back at it.
Hell yeah. I love
Nice.
that fucking ability that you have.
It's pretty cool. All right, and now it's it's starting to not look very good, guys. Not look very good at all.
End this fool. Shoot it in the head, Redrickton. I mean,
I mean, do what you were going to do anyway. Oh.
Do it, Redrickton. Do the
He's
thing.
going to continue loading his gun as he's
Do
moving.
the
He's gonna fire again.
He lets his gun as he moves, firing like a fucking cartoon character.
He's just like walking up, loading his gun. You know.
He's playing
and that's
Call of
gonna hit.
Duty.
Just barely. That's a 21.
Counts.
Oh, that's gonna be a big boy.
So easy.
It's a knee slapper right there.
Yeah, sorry, I got a little excited there. That's 21 points of damage.
The
Mind
big
you, he
boy.
would normally. Well, I mean, he normally gets multi-attack, but that's the max amount of damage he can do with his gun. At one
What a
time.
baby.
That actually
I mean,
reminds me
outside of a
skull.
crit, that is.
That's more than I could do with a sword attack.
Well, it's a gun.
Well, I want the gun now. I want the gun. Give me
I
that
want the
Lucia.
Everyone should be getting guns. I feel left out.
Yeah, I want the gun too. I think I've earned it at this point. I think I could have a gun.
Right, Twilight, it's your turn.
Just deliver with like a big ass elephant gun. Like,
Oh my god, he gets a blunderbuss.
that's
he's
what I
like
mean.
he's like a fucking trophy hunter. He has been taking trophies.
Oh my god, I want to see Art of Lobert in a little safari hat with like
Just like all the monster trophies for the campaign adorning his
know what?
outfit.
Just
art of that
Oh my
They're
god.
fucking wild shapes and Lobrant's like, oh, I've always wanted to hunt the big cat.
The most dangerous
God.
game.
Love a druid head above the
Oh
fire.
my god, wait, Lobern's the guy from Jumanji.
Don't worry, the melons
my
will
God.
be preserved.
Oh my
No,
god.
I'm kidding.
That's awful.
Um,
He's the guy from Jumanji.
I
The
would
guy with that.
kill you.
he's the fucking crazy guy from Jumanji.
I would just turn into a
What
bird and
year
fly
is
away
it?
from you.
Oh, a bird? Flush them out, Coriander.
Oh, Gruta, clip that. DM is possessed by an owl.
Coriander
would
turns into like a
just
hunting
start-
dog.
I would either
It's
kill
possessed
you
by
or
an
just
owl.
turn into a giant eagle and dash up in the sky away.
You're
All
gonna
right.
get. You're gonna, these
so-
bird ain't flying far.
Twyla got hit, so she's gonna kind of reel back a little bit, like wincing and gasping, but then she's gonna try to straighten herself back up and go in for 3 more attacks.
I'm crazy.
Go stupid, go crazy,
DM is posed by an owl. An owl posed you?
I am posed.
23.
No, it's just like,
Yes. That hits.
That's gonna be 11 points of piercing plus 1 point of fire, which doesn't do shit, but it's still 12 points of damage.
1 point of fire, which is a 0.
1 little shit point of fire. Next
Look
attack.
at like a fucking ember. Pulse out on
Okay,
his-
the next round's gonna miss. She's losing her
not
footing a
hit.
little bit.
Roll
She's
like
hurt.
me.
She's hurt.
And a 26.
Yes, as well.
Yes, yes, yes.
Yay!
Yes.
11 points of piercing
Yes.
plus, here comes the shit,
Yes, yes, yes.
3 points of fire.
Yes.
Say it a million times. Say it a million more times. And the word you will have said 2 million times is yes. Yes. All right, sorry. Okay.
How's Dollop, by the way? Is he alright?
Dollop is under your hair, trying very hard not to look at this fight, but he's brave enough to stay with you at this point.
Oh, he's a good boy.
Farron, it's your
Okay.
turn. You're an elf now.
I am an elf. I'm in my best form. I'm gonna upcast Moonbeam to 4th level. And use
Right.
my last 4th
Roll
level
a what is that? Wisdom or con?
slot. That is a con save, which I'm sure he will beat.
Yeah, he's got a great con. It's a 22.
Okay, so that beats my 17, but he is gonna take 4d10, half of 4d10 radiant damage.
All right, go ahead and roll it.
28.
That's
Nice.
14. All right.
And that's my turn.
Very good. Hello, Bryn.
How many of my
Swing,
spells
swing,
like
bada bada.
DCs saves?
We're gonna do it. We're gonna do damage, hopefully. Remember, I do have advantage here because of
Yeah,
flank.
go ahead.
It's not gonna make a difference.
Oh,
Well, not first
God.
attack won't.
One
but
more
go for the second.
time!
No, I did roll the second.
It was a 14 and a
6.
15.
Yeah. Ooh.
That
Come on,
almost
come on,
was
come on,
better
come on.
than
There we
it
go.
Oh,
was.
there it
Yeah.
is!
Yay!
Yeah, frickin'
Yay!
11, and then I'm going to use one of my special attacks from Unwavering Mark, which is going to renew on him, by the way, because I did hit him with a regular attack. But I am going to use the special attack, which is a deals damage to anyone other than you. Special melee as a bonus action. I have advantage, and I deal extra damage if it hits. So, but let's see if it does first. So I have advantage on this too. Not that I need it.
Yeah, that hits.
We already have advantage. Yep. So that's going to be 22 to hit on top of the regular damage that I do. So we'll do this. So that's going to be a 15. I also deal damage equal to
Give me the grand total.
half my fighter level, 4.5. We round up in D&D, so that's going to be 5. 20.
20. All right.
Extra damage as I hit it again.
Lobrin,
So that was.
how do you want to do this?
Ooh.
All right.
Oh, yeah.
So let's just.
It's
just
chipped up. It's got chips all throughout its bones.
Are you telling me that if it didn't succeed my save, would it have gone down with my radiant damage?
I don't know.
Well, we'll never know. So anyway,
This is pretty close, so I don't think so. But
I don't think so, because he hit before, too.
I'm gonna rush forth
that's
actually
right,
with
that's
like my shield and kind of just crack its leg, seeing that it's weakened. Kind of break that first leg down, and as it sort of slumps over and falls, I'm gonna take my sword and just crack the other leg. That presumably is also brittle at this point. And then as it pretty much like loses its legs from the knees down, I'm gonna like pivot, turn, and stab my sword right into its black icy heart.
okay. There's not really a heart there,
not
but
Well, whatever would be there.
what heart would have been there? You crack plenty of the ribs. But as you start
Right.
breaking the ribs apart with sheer might, with sheer broken gulf might, whatever magic was keeping these bones together in place of sinew and tendon immediately just seems to collapse, and all the bones just clatter like so many Lincoln logs. I don't fucking know.
Lego.
Yeah, Lego, sure. And you've done it! Oh my, by Jove, you've done it! You've killed this bone dragon.
Yay. Does it look like it's regenerating?
No, this one doesn't. It's not a Revenant dragon. Can you imagine? That'd be so scary.
I was about to shit myself, but okay.
I'm gonna look
do that
back
on
to where I
stream.
saw the man looking. Is he still there watching?
No. There's no one in the window.
Lobrin just
my
screams
God.
into the void. He is done. But you can see, there's sort of a wave of reprieve maybe washing over this otherwise fierce visage. And I'm taking a part of this bone dragon as a souvenir.
Sure. Yeah, there's many good trophies. There's teeth aplenty, pieces of the wings,
I'm
claws.
taking teeth. I'll take a
Take the
tooth.
teeth. That's
I want
sick.
a
Are
tooth.
we-
I also want a tooth.
Are we desecrating this?
Yes.
I'm
Wait,
not even
how's
gonna
there
say
teeth that there
anything.
was no head?
Oh, there is no teeth.
Oh,
It was
I'm
like
sorry.
in its,
You're right.
in
There
its
is no
rib
teeth.
cage. In its rib cage, there was like a tooth lodged.
Yeah, then
Some
let's go with that. Yeah, there was.
Forgotten time.
What about claws? Claws are
No,
cool.
I'll
Claws
take
are
a-
there. There's
I'll
plenty
take a
of claws.
claw. I'll take a claw.
There you go.
And
the claws are big.
I can't have a tooth. I want a claw.
There you go. Take a claw.
Big meaty claws.
Van Richten's gonna come up to you, Twyla. He's gonna look over your wound. He's gonna say, "How bad is it?"
It's not that bad. I'm
He's
sorry.
gonna give you a first level cure wounds.
Oh, well,
My
that's
God,
very
dude.
nice, but I wish he didn't do that because we're about to short rest.
He's giving you a cure wounds anyway.
It's very kind.
And then he's gonna go up to Lobrin after doing that and put a hand on your shoulder, papa style. He's gonna
Well,
go.
how much is it?
Oh. Then he's gonna go. That was very impressive. Give me a second. I'm getting to it.
Damn it, DM.
He just sort of nods.
I am cure woundsing myself at second level.
Well done, everyone.
That's eight
Or
points.
no, I'm not. We're about to short
help.
rest.
Lucia will
Say
reroll
save your
it.
spells.
I am gonna give you 12 points of lay on hands,
Thank you, Ark.
just as a top up.
What happened? Where did this thing come from?
If I had to guess,
I don't know,
say-
man. Ark approached the mausoleum when I told him we should tell you guys, and then the fucking dragon was just there.
Go ahead, Ark. You were interrupted.
I have a feeling, based on where it is, it probably came from in there. Ark's gonna nod his head towards the mausoleum.
And the door is still very much ajar. Rudolph right now is taking some time to do an investigation check. He's looking through the bones, and he kind of rises up, his fingers on his stubble, and he's gonna go. Seems to me like this was at one point the master of the house. Where the skull is.
Oh,
is
really?
anyone's
What gave
guess.
you that? What gave you that assumption?
Could be a number of things, asshole.
He says that?
No.
Wow.
Lucia doesn't say
Lucia
that.
was
I'm just-
quippy,
I'm
but that
just
was out of
dying over
line,
here.
man.
No, I'm kidding.
I'm just dying here.
Could I follow Ark
good.
to the mausoleum and make a perception check? as
I took
the
no damage,
enter?
but I'm dying.
Yeah, we should
We're
go
all
in.
emotional.
I said, can I follow Ark in the mausoleum and make a perception check as I enter?
Maybe
You
short rest first?
certainly may.
I just enter too. I'm
gonna go in.
I'm weary
Oh,
of the
okay.
mystery.
Okay.
Are we
so-
all just going in?
Yeah,
in
why not?
character?
Mm.
Yeah,
Is there
let's
another
go in.
door?
28 plus.
Blood. Blood.
Mhm.
That's a 32 perception.
You see
Oh, yeah.
nothing.
Yeah, there's
You
literally
forgot to turn the
nothing.
lights on. You
I'm
forgot to
like-
turn the lights on.
Yeah. It
I
is.
have dark vision, 60 feet.
I know,
It is
I
a
know.
very well decorated and kind of very highly ornate mausoleum. There is one very large kind of marble sarcophagus of sorts that's been left open. The top is cracked and on the ground. All of its presumable bones. It does look about the size for something the size of what you just fought. And it's quite empty. Looks like if only
It was his fucking
It was-
bedroom.
it's a mausoleum.
So there's nothing else around?
No.
Where was
It's
the
very
guy?
interesting.
The guy you saw was in was it a tower like above the mausoleum or
It
where
was on the
was
second story,
It was
somewhere along the
It was
In
right
the
here.
in the building.
I can ping it.
Oh, in the
She didn't
building?
tell us about that yet, though, right?
It was. I did. I thought.
You,
I thought you
No,
did.
you scream before.
you all you did was
I
scream.
thought- I thought you did.
Well, no, here's the thing.
You said
Faven
Ark.
told
What
Ark.
is it?
Yeah, you told
She didn't tell
Ark.
any of you.
All right.
Alright,
I'm
gonna
not
roll
looking
against
for it. I
the
just
group
wanted to
what I
ask.
saw.
That's fine. That's fine.
I'm gonna just I'm not gonna bother role playing it. I'm just gonna tell them what I saw
No problem.
for the fight, so everybody's aware.
All right. You guys want to take a short rest? Feel free to use any hit die if you'd like to.
Yes.
I will. I'm below health right now.
I get action surge back.
We
Nice.
resting inside of the mausoleum.
I guess so.
You certainly can. It's as good of a sanctuary as any.
I'm gonna arcane recovery.
I'm gonna
Okay.
use 3.
When you roll your hit die, do you add your con to it or no?
I believe you do. Maybe I'm wrong.
You do,
Yeah. I am 1 HP short of maximum.
Nice. You're fine. You're fine.
Okay, so
Wait, hold
Somebody,
on.
somebody, just give me 1 HP, please.
No.
No.
Spare HP. Spare HP for the.
I will
infirms.
give you a singular lay on hands point.
Yay!
I'm at the
not
max I
bad.
can be. I can't restore my hemocraft damage that I took at the beginning of the day, so we're good.
I'm
trying
not
to
at the
figure out-
max HP I can be.
Ark, are we getting more?
HP, but it's okay.
Ark, are we getting more HP?
10 HP? No. That's only once per day. Once per long rest.
Okay, we
Gotcha.
burned through
You
it.
guys take
I
your
don't know if
hour
I
to rest
used
up.
it, but-
I recover a
Yeah,
3rd level
I-
spell
I
slot.
was.
I gotta roll my hit dice. 1 second. I forgot what hit dice I am.
D10, right?
Yeah.
Okay. All right. So how are you guys progressing after your short little soiree in the mausoleum?
my
I'm
God.
gonna.
It's a good amount of health
I'm
back
gonna
right
just
there.
cast a level 1 cure wounds on myself really quick. Sorry.
Should we look for whoever that was that you saw, Faerun?
That sounds like a good idea. Ooh,
As we're long resting or short resting, I'm gonna go. Hey guys, look, we know what these scrolls are now.
oh my god, that got me
Oh.
back to max health.
Oh yeah,
Funny.
we can look at the scrolls.
Speaking,
The scrolls.
You're welcome.
You know-
by the way.
Can I take a look at those again?
yeah, didn't we get some items recently, guys, that maybe we should take a look at real quick?
Recently, that was 2 weeks ago, lady.
Let me look. Let's take a look.
Wow, what did
Alright,
they say?
You guys
Oh
have
my
a scroll.
I
You have
know
it-
this spell.
You have a scroll of revivify, and you also have a scroll of mass cure wounds. What
I
are
know
There we
both
go.
of these spells. I have both of these spells that I can cast. Sometimes I switch them out, but I have mass cure wounds prepared today.
Since I'm in the back, would you prefer I hold on to them? You kind of wild shape in our front liner, so if you go down, that could be problematic.
Maybe you should hold on to one and I should hold on to another.
Thank you for not being mad at me, Shield. Which one do I want?
I don't care. Whichever one you want is fine with me.
Revivify sounds good for me, because I'm in the back. Mass Cure Wounds would be really good if you're in the front line.
Okay,
Yeah, I tend to agree.
That's a good plan.
that's what I was gonna. Good.
Alright, we're gonna put our-
Strategy.
Glad we're able to put our differences aside.
Oh,
Now,
man.
Farron, back to normal. Tell me to go fuck myself.
I was just kind of. Oh, I'm. It doesn't. It's. Go fuck yourself.
Anyway, how are you guys
Anyway.
progressing?
And then
Guys, I really think we should check out where I saw that creepy man, or at least try and get to the area where I saw him. He was up a few stories, but, and I'll point, right there, just staring at me through that window.
Any chance of it being a specter? Or would it be another undead?
I don't know, but I don't like it.
It's worth investigating.
let us go then. I'm tired of wasting time debating trivialities.
We spent like 2 minutes.
I'm starting to walk.
And like, how to put it? Not out loud, but Lucille just thinks to herself, and yet here we are on the most amount of wasting time ever.
I am walking already. I'm walking.
That's fine. Van Richten's just gonna mutter not mutter. He's gonna say it loudly enough for you all. He's gonna say, "Let's keep close quarters. We don't know what else is in here."
Okay.
Heard.
Group up.
Lobran is just dying, man.
I'm just fucking sick of you all.
I'm sick of it. Stop following me. Why are you all following me? No, I'm kidding.
You're in our party, ass.
If it wasn't for
Spell
me
it your
seeking
ass.
redemption, I would get rid of your healing privileges.
So Van Richten is gonna take the lead a little bit. He's gonna go back into the dining room, and he's going to go up to this double door over here, and he's gonna say,
I
Safe
can't
bet
see
that
what you're
this-
talking about.
and he's gonna say, "Safe bet this leads out to the lobby."
Let's all go to Lola.
Can you turn his torch on?
Yeah, it's hard to see him in the
Can't see
dark.
anything.
He uses dancing lights, which he has.
I'm gonna.
What is this man?
Can I-
Artificer
Can
wizard?
I talk to Ark actually as we're walking?
You sure can.
Ark, will you let me talk to you?
Absolutely.
Harp, will you give me this dance?
Oh, what's your favorite color? I feel like we should get to know more about each other in simple ways, just as friends. I'm kidding. I'm not asking that. No, I'm gonna. Whoa! Where did the lights go? Oh shit! All right.
What?
I'm
He's
losing it.
tweaking.
I'm losing it.
I'm
All right,
fucking
no,
tweaking.
I'm gonna turn to Ark and just say, "How are you holding up?"
Been better. Been worse.
It's a pretty big.
How are
blow
you
for me.
holding up?
Pretty awful, as one can imagine. You know that that story I mentioned when we were first at Strahd's for that dinner about the Underdark?
Yes.
Everybody kind of wasn't really sure if I was telling the truth or not. At least that's what I sort of gleaned. Not
You're
really
doing it
sure,
wrong,
but I will say that was something that actually happened. It was perhaps my other great failure before even coming here.
Oh.
I hired a sort of band of mercenaries, my father's money, and it was when I first started this whole adventuring business. Supposed to go to the Underdark for a leisurely mission. I thought it would be so simple to just go in with all these hired swords and kill a bunch of cool shit. I didn't even leave my carriage until the drow showed up and robbed everyone blind. After that, we barely made it out. Sort of crawling our way back to the surface. Our guide had betrayed us. You know, I didn't think I would survive then, Ark, and many of those mercenaries died around me. But I was able to do one thing, two actually. Not only did I survive, but the 3 retainers. I protected all of them on the way out. I don't really even know how I did it back then. I was an even more inept adventurer than I am now, but somehow I was able to shield and protect them. Riders were assailing us on our way out. We made it out, Ark. Most of that mercenary company died, and that was my first greatest failure. My father cut me off then, and I said, well, I'm still going to go out there and prove that old man wrong. I'm going to become the heir to House Broken Gulf. And now, having been out here again a second time and failing perhaps even more miserably, losing 2 more who are so close to me, I think he may very well have been right. I'm not really sure I'm cut out for all this, let alone ruling a noble house of Waterdeep. I can't even survive an adventure and protect those close to me. How am I supposed to protect an entire house?
You don't.
Anyway,
You can't save everyone. That's one thing I've learned throughout my years is there will always be sacrifices.
That's what I'm trying to say.
Attempting to save everyone, well, it usually leads to a worse outcome than understanding an acceptable rate of loss.
Jesus Christ.
I don't think losing those close to me is ever acceptable. And I take full responsibility for those losses. I only hope I can save the last.
You're probably the truest leader out of all of us. You understand that.
I think it makes me perhaps a bit of a fool rather than a leader, but appreciate your kind esteem.
Only a fool would ever want to be a leader.
Well, I guess I'm a fool then, Ark.
That's pretty profound.
Or at least I was. I'm not really sure if I'm even cut out for this whole running the house business. Like I said, I mean, I don't know. I'm sorry for dumping all this on you, but if I'm going to die in this strange and miserable land, I at least need somebody to know what the cause was and how I feel. Clear my mind, you know.
I'm just gonna nod.
All
All
right.
right, that's it.
As you guys are kind of gabbing up,
to
talking.
Victor, our leader.
I also wanted to talk to somebody, but that's
Oh,
okay.
okay, one at a time. Lucia, you wanted to talk to who?
No, that was just me making a joke.
Okay.
My head
Farron,
hurts
who
too
did you
much
want to talk to?
during the
I
dialogue.
wanted to sort of, since I'm next to her, I wanted to quietly ask Twyla a question.
Her ear just like expands like a Looney Tunes cartoon.
Oh my god. I don't like that.
Twyla,
At all.
ask you
Someone play a
something.
Looney Tunes changeling, please.
And I hope that you're
That was
honest
Umi.
with me.
I did not hear the first part, I gotta be
I
honest.
said, Twilight, I just said I need to ask you something, and I hope that you're honest with me. I know that I saw you and Lucia talking to Aragal before we sent him off. I want to know who made the decision to trust Vasily. I want to know who made the call.
Can you speak up a little bit?
I want to know.
We gotta make sure it picks up on stream.
Okay, I want to know who made the decision to trust Vasily. Who made the call to send them to meet up with him.
She kind of sighs. And she looks around a little bit, and she says, I don't think it's that anyone trusts or trusted Vasily. I mean, I didn't even know the guy. When he asked me where the best place he could possibly go to protect Arabelle, the only place I could think of off the top of my hand was Village Barovia, because that's where he took the orphans. And then that's when I asked Lucia for her opinions. And that's when Vasily was brought up.
What did she say?
She said... I'm gonna try my best to remember this. Twyla would remember, but me as a player is a dumbass.
I can reiterate basically my thoughts.
She said... if he's not trustworthy, then her soul will be condemned to hell, or something like that.
Oh, that's the part you remember.
That's what I can't remember your exact wordage on that.
That was part of it, but I think my argument was like, we know he is so far the only dude from the little we've known him that hasn't immediately stabbed us in the back. Or like turned out to be crazy.
Right. Her reasoning behind it was that no one could tell anything suspicious about him. He seemed to have resources, and he hadn't tried to hurt us, like almost everyone else. And I don't know. Like I said, I didn't really know this person. But I did personally think Village Barovia as a location would have been its best bet. Because we can't go back to Vallaki. Kresk is left to an insane person. Perhaps several at this point. The tower is gone. It seemed to be the last place that would allow anyone in.
Her father's dead, her brother's dead.
Winterfell is a pile of rubble.
Yeah, that's
Around very hard. She was clenching her fist. She's gonna try and relax and try to stay level-headed as she can. And she's going to say to her, I've been thinking. And I think...
Speak up a little bit.
I've been thinking. And what I think is that there is a very high possibility that Vasily is actually, or was actually in that time, Strahd.
Did you get any weird feelings from him when we came across him on the road?
I didn't trust him. And then I thought about it some more after we realized that Aragorn and Arabelle were gone, seemingly disappearing in the same spot that Vasily would have been. And when we passed him on the road, I'm wondering if it was just his sick and twisted way of toying with us or mocking us for not knowing that he had just come from the Vistani camp, having murdered almost all of them.
This is true, but didn't Faerun, not gleam anything from her insight on him?
She definitely didn't.
I didn't. She's not really...
This could be somebody rationalizing in hindsight that they felt something even though they, really didn't, though.
Yeah.
Yeah,
I always knew something was up with them.
but then, they didn't actually.
Yeah.
Yeah, true.
I'm just trying to theorize. I've been in my head constantly trying to figure out what it could have been. And that's the best I can come up with. And it may sound like a crazy conspiracy theory.
In a land full of what feels like crazy conspiracy theories, I mean, anything goes. And she's gonna, if she'll allow, she'll put her hand on Faerun's shoulder. And she'll say, I'm incredibly worried for Aragorn's safety. I know he means a lot to you, and he means a lot to us as a whole. He's been a great ally to us. And he put his whole family at danger just to try to save us, especially you. And he's worth saving. I have... what little faith I have left, I have it in the Mardikovs. Given how many of them there are, and how fast they can cover land, surely they might come up with something. And Adrian promised me he'd be in contact. We'll find him.
I hope so.
I promise we'll find him. I won't give up. Personally.
If we don't find him, I don't know if I'm ever going to be able to forgive myself. It sounds irrational, but Lucia, I don't know if I'm ever going to be able to forgive myself. It sounds irrational, but Lucia, I don't know if I'm ever going to be able to forgive myself. It sounds irrational, but Lucia, I don't know if I'm ever going to be able to forgive myself. It sounds irrational, but Lucia, I don't know if I'm ever going to be able to forgive myself. It sounds irrational, but Lucia, I don't know if I'm ever going to be able to forgive myself. It sounds irrational, but Lucia, I don't know if I'm ever going to be able to forgive myself. It sounds irrational, but Lucia, I don't know if I'm ever going to be able to forgive myself. It sounds irrational, but Lucia, I don't know if I'm ever going to be able to forgive myself. It sounds irrational, but Lucia, I don't know if I'm ever going to be able to forgive myself. It sounds irrational, but Lucia, I don't know if I'm ever going to be able to forgive myself. It sounds irrational, but Lucia, I don't know if I'm ever going to be able to forgive myself. It sounds irrational, but And of course, I will never forgive Strahd.
I don't think any of us will, for anything at this point. But listen, during our quick little break we had, I spent some time focusing, and I did regain some of my magic back. I can try to reach out to him one more time if you want.
It would make me feel better, but I'm really not expecting an answer as much as I want one.
How much time has passed since I tried the first time? Like a few hours?
Yeah, it's been a handful of hours.
Okay.
If you want to, but you don't have to.
If... You didn't answer me last time, but if I happen to reach him, what would you like me to say?
That we need to know where he is. That will come for him. That will save him.
Okay.
That I love, and that I love him. He knows already, but I just would like him to hear it again.
Okay. I'll try right now, while we're walking.
Carla, they're shoving needles into my brain.
Huh?
Volo?
Oh my
Oh
god.
my god.
It's just your Volo in the background.
Fucking Volo.
I'm just trying to help.
Can you imagine if it was him in this campaign instead of
Literally,
Mordenkainen? Like, my god.
That would actually be
It's
fucking
like,
funny.
how about a good old-fashioned lobotomy? That's what you need.
Like, oh my god, get away from me, you freak! Okay,
Hey, you free?
you're a freak!
Yeah, the first time I didn't know what he was gonna do, so I sort of let it like happen, and then when I realized, I was like, "Get the fuck off of me! You're not going in my eyeball."
You actually do get a buff if he does, which I didn't realize because I also told him no, but...
Oh, I told him no too.
Is the buff even that
I
significant?
guess I'm the freaky one then.
I'm going to use the spell slot that I just recovered, my 3rd level spell slot, and I'm going to cast Sending on Aragal. Or, I guess, to Aragal, rather. I don't know.
What do you say?
I say...
You skippity.
No. Not Skibbity.
It can count.
I say... Aragal. What happened? Where are you? Where's Arabelle? Are you hurt? Please, say something, anything.
10 more.
We're worried. Aaron loves you.
You have 5 more words if you want to use them.
Aaron loves you. Please tell us. Where?
So you could say, "We'll come. Please tell us."
Please tell us we'll come.
All right.
No, Catherine!
Probably not going to answer him, though.
If you tell us, we'll come.
Do not
It's like,
come.
whoa, wait, I've just been
I'm
brought
gonna
back to
come.
life.
Who's coming?
All right. A moment passes. And then 2. Several more. You don't hear anything. It becomes not immediately, but after several moments of silence, it's clear that if there was going to be an answer, it would have come by now.
I'm just gonna look over to Faerun and kind of give her a shake of my head.
I'll nod mine. Because I was expecting it.
At this point, I'll say you guys are doing this as you've been walking.
Yeah, we can walk and talk.
And as Van Richten gets to the seat of these stairs, he sends his dancing lights. He sends dancing lights to either side of the 2 stairways that lead upwards. And he says, "Any particular direction feeling lucky to you guys?"
Well, which way to the way of the person in the window?
Yeah, surely we would have the spatial awareness to figure that out.
It was high up. But,
So higher than this floor.
Yeah, it looks like it was probably on, if they're
Well, there's no stairwell in here.
Right here.
You're standing right in front of
Well,
the
I'm saying, like, what side of the building did we see, like, did she
It
say
was-
she saw the face on? The
She
left
said
or
she
the
saw it-
right?
she said she saw it on the left.
The left, because the right's the ruined part.
Alright,
Yeah.
then let's go to the left.
All right, and it would have been around the 3rd floor.
Okay.
So we need to find another stairwell.
All right. As you guys make your way up, the second story looks like it's even worse condition than the first. Because the first, the foundation was largely stonework, marble, and otherwise. But as you start getting to a little bit more wooden structures and walling, you kind of notice that this place is showing its age and decaying. There are areas of the floor that look suspicious to even step on. There are alcoves that you can see to the right with a drawn curtain and a hallway almost directly ahead of you that seems to have a number of rooms on either side of it, leading to a final hallway at the end. Any direction you guys want to take it?
That would have been towards the direction to the right, I would think, right? That I would have seen him.
Yeah, we'll go that way.
Okay.
To the right. To the right. To the right.
Let's go.
All right. We're looking against. It's rotating me. I don't want to rotate. I certainly don't want to put him in there.
I can barely move my token. Hold on, sorry.
Sorry.
So we'll go ahead of Van Richten.
All right. So there is a
Yeah,
red velvet
yes.
curtain that hangs in front of this alcove that you guys are facing. And as Rudolph's going to go ahead and draw it, like with his rifle, and as he does so, you see that this particular area is empty, although there is a window that leading out towards the cemetery that you just faced, but there's no one here.
This is the window that he was looking out.
It would have been higher.
Oh, it would have been higher.
With the 3rd floor.
I mean, no, it wasn't.
I mean, silly me.
This is close, but
Uh.
he was a little higher up. So
Which
Are
one
there
is
any
it? Was he
staircases
here or was he
here?
higher up?
he wasn't. He was looking from this angle. He wasn't this low. He was one story up, but in this vicinity.
I should have mentioned at the end of this hallway, I'll ping it. You guys would have seen this at the top of the stairs. There is what looks to be a spiral staircase going from here.
Oh.
I pinged it.
Oh, that way?
Okay.
Mhm.
All right.
Well, then we went the wrong way. Thank you for the hydrate, Sippy.
Turn around.
I'm
and
gonna
go to the
cone
staircase.
attack.
Well, I guess we need to go up another floor. I think I saw a staircase previously.
Bless you.
Thank
Why don't we
you.
head over there?
All right.
Okay.
I would like right
And now I need to think about how I'm getting you guys through the staircase to go to the 3rd floor. I'm going to try it with Rudolph.
Shift click.
We can shift click ourselves.
Maybe shift click, but I think you actually can use. Yeah, you actually can use this. Okay, cool.
Oh god, I can't see what's happening.
It takes a little bit of
Where did-
doing, but it's very narrow. But you can do it.
I did it.
Where did my ass end up?
I think I did it.
Oh, here I am.
I'm here.
Here we go.
All right.
Oh wait, am I up there? There I am.
I'm just
No.
gonna shift click and move
Boom.
right there.
You're never here.
What? I'm right here.
Twyla just like disappeared.
Well, you're not in the
boom.
house.
Twyla was a figment of our imagination. We created a character to replace
okay,
Mira.
I'll-
Wouldn't that be fucked up?
That would be really fun.
Who's Twyla?
Van Richten, you surely remember her, Van Richten? Where did Van Richten go?
They're all made up.
He has like a wig on his hand.
Oh.
Van Richten was the manifestation of the vampire hunter we wanted inside all of us, but didn't have.
And
Only one person wanted him inside them.
Hey!
I can't see anybody.
I can't find Ark. He's disappeared on me.
Ark, you're like outside somehow. What the
Yeah,
fuck?
you're like very far away. What the hell?
Where am I?
Yeah, Derek, where am I? I don't even
You're
see
with
I
us.
know,
You're with us.
You're with the group.
Oh my god, I'm like attached to the side of the building randomly.
I don't know how to help you, I'm afraid.
Just replace his token with the party.
I'll give my best. Technical difficulties, everyone. Thank you for your patience.
Well, you make the player tokens unique like you should, right? So they just show up in the unique characters menu?
Yes, I do.
Like you
Oh, there
should,
you
right?
go.
Like,
It's just weird. Like I'm
That
assuming
was very
it's
oddly
in this
accusatory.
frickin' hallway
I wasn't
right
trying to be
here.
accusatory, but I'm just saying they all show up in the little sidebar. It makes it easy.
Well, there he is. Anyway, so this particular, the topmost floor, you guys can immediately see, is the most ruinous one of them. Any stonework that is here is, largely speaking, completely like catastrophized. There is an entire before you is a rubble-filled hallway. To the right, there looks to be a crumbled wall that leads you towards the centermost chamber. To your left, there is a double door, wooden and still intact.
I say we open the door that's still intact. That seems like the most reasonable thing.
Okay.
I don't
Personally,
disagree.
Where would you like to go?
I say I don't disagree. Let's go.
Oh, I thought you said you disagree.
No.
All right. Ark, I'm assuming you're the first one to enter.
Yes.
As you do, what you see before you. Let me read the description. This does have it. Thank you guys for your patience. Through the dust and cobwebs, you see faded war banners adorning the walls of a spacious chamber, in the center of which stands a heavy wooden table. An iron chandelier hangs above the table, which is surrounded by 6 high-backed chairs with wooden carved dragons perched atop them. Slumped in each of the 6 chairs are skeletal humans in plate armor. And not even in ruinous plate armor. This is like plate armor that seems to be mostly intact. It's rusted and it's kind of ruined, but it's still there. And as you open the door, the eyes begin to alight, and their heads turn towards you. And then one of them stands to their feet, takes its helmet off. He has red eyes, sallow skin. You've seen him before. And he just says, "Wait." He says, "Wait. Wait." And he steps forward a little bit. The others
take a step back.
The others kind of like just watch you wordlessly with their icy white eyes. There's one in particular with his helmet aside steps forward to you and he says, "I saw what you did for my master. And for that, you have my gratitude. He's long needed rest. And while he's still incomplete, this is a service you've done me and mine." And he kind of gives you in particular, Ark, he gives you like a chest salute and kind of bows his head a little bit. He says, "I presume you're here on accordance of Vladimir. Is that correct?"
What?
Yes.
Who's good? Yeah, who's good at deception?
Yes, we are, actually.
Lucy will kind of look at Lobran, but they kind of shrug out at it.
Since Ark's not saying anything, go ahead and roll deception, Lobran.
I thought he was talking to Ark. Ark's just silent.
I was gonna say something, but then
You guys said it was like a pause, so then I was just like,
I wasn't sure if there was anything else that was gonna be said, but
I mean, he was
if
asking you
Lobran-
if you were hearing it.
Okay, yeah, I'm gonna let Lobran roll with it.
Go ahead, Lobran, roll
great.
deception.
I have a +0 to deception, so what you see is
Oh,
what you
fuck.
get, and you ain't seen nothing yet. Let's go.
Oh, that's okay. And he just kind of nods a
Okay,
little
I'll
bit and
take
says,
it.
"Frankly, I'm surprised that he spoke with you. But maybe that's encouraging. Maybe there's something left of him still in there. What are the orders he gave you?"
Was to actually restore order, which, as you can see, we've been working our hardest.
Wait a minute. I think I spoke actually, like out of character. I'm assuming it was the dragon.
His name's not
Said-
Vladimir.
Oh, that's right. Oh, I don't know who the fuck Vladimir is.
We're just
None
riffing.
of
We're
us do,
fucking
we're
riffing.
He kind of steps
Quiet.
forward a little bit and he says, "He asked you to restore order. Was there
Certain
anything
terms.
else?"
Yeah, to pay
He-
us. Give us a little
Was there, guys?
He wanted us to, if possible, complete your master. But I know that'll be a massive undertaking. Do you know how we could go about such a thing?
It doesn't surprise me that he would have asked you that. No, we've
Okay,
been
good.
we've been meaning to do the same for some time. But the skull of Arkenvost lies within the walls of Ravenloft, I fear.
Of course it does.
Of course.
Fuck.
Yeah.
And Vladimir has given us specific orders that we are not to tread there.
Vladimir told us
That's
no
the-
such thing.
That's fair. May I? We didn't have much time to talk previously. I was hoping perhaps you could shed more light on what exactly happened here in this land. However long ago it was. What was the purpose of your order?
Ours was the Order of the Silver Dragon. Me and my kind amassed here upon the home of Arkenvost to pledge ourselves to him and his righteous cause. His was to protect this land from evil. He established this hold here, he said, as a sort of warden for some manner of evil that had inhabited the valley. Something in the mountains. Long before any man was here.
Something. Does this have anything to do with a cave of amber of some kind?
I don't know the specifics. He guarded that information jealously, even to us. But he guarded it for some time. And his hold, he was magnificent. You should have seen him. When the time came that Strahd and his fell upon the valley, we held out for as long as we could, but it was not to last.
Mark's gonna nod his head along with this information.
Well,
Since then, he's going to cut you off. He's going to say, since then,
you're good.
the state that our brotherhood has fallen to. He just kind of looks down a little bit, as though he's kind of ashamed. I'm afraid Arkenvost himself would not be proud. In fact, I know it to be true. His spirit still resides here, and I can feel the turmoil of it.
One of us actually. Oh, sorry.
No, go ahead.
One of us actually had a run-in, perhaps with a remnant of that spirit. And Ark's gonna nod for Faerun to recount what.
Oh, I'll step forward. I'll just kind of wave. Hi.
Hello.
Start
Oh.
putting on the spot.
The
spotlight on Faerun.
Anyway, I saw this guy in a tavern.
Yeah. It was in a fireplace. Shortly after we entered, we were exploring the different rooms. And when I looked in, the face of a dragon arose from the coals and the ashes like smoke. And it spoke to me. And let me go back to story notes really. Let me go back to
It said, my nights have fallen into darkness.
Yeah.
Save them if you can.
Yeah, okay. And okay, thank you. I was like, what did he say?
Way
I
to
was like, trying
confirm
get
the
it
fact his
verbatim.
boss hates
He
him.
told me verbatim, my nights
No, I'm just a messenger, guys.
have fallen into darkness, and to dispose of them.
No.
Save
Save them.
Save them! Save them!
Oh my god.
Dispose of them.
I just told you and you still flunked it.
My ADD. Listen, I'm
Oh,
not
not a
feeling
fucking
this
so really
well. My
funny.
ADD is off the charts tonight. I'm sorry, and to save them.
No, I'm just messing with you. All right.
That's actually fucking hilarious.
He's like, he seems to dispose. We were his best
Oh my
friends.
God.
That's what I'm saying. He's like, we're not going down without a fight.
Dispose of them.
No, like I literally, as soon as you said it, it went in one ear and out the other. I was like,
All right.
I have a horrible memory, short term and long term.
He nods a
Apparently.
little bit solemnly and he says, the Order of the Silver Dragon was once righteous. We upheld the virtues of our master, of goodness. But the leader of our order, the one you've spoken to, as well as the rest of ours. And he kind of gestures towards the table, those that are just watching you wordlessly.
When he says the one that we've spoken to, is that the one we've pretended that we spoke to?
Yeah, presumably. And he says, the only thing stronger than our virtue was our rage. And it was not enough that we were laid low in the final battle. Ours was to return again and again. And so we have been stuck here until our purpose is done. But I fear our purpose is not one that can be completed.
What is it?
You spoke with Vladimir, he must have told you.
I've been saying nothing.
Well, many things he told us, we don't remember everything.
And he just kind of squints at you a little bit and he says, tell me again what you said with him.
What we said with him?
Perhaps I should ask him myself. He's just down the hall.
Surely.
Oh!
Oberon, are you gonna make an enemy of this guy?
Go right ahead. I don't know if you're going to want to waste his time, though.
Anyone stepping in?
I mean, as you yourself said, you were surprised he even spoke with us.
He
Ark.
speaks with few these days.
Exactly.
At
If you
any
want,
rate,
we can.
No, shh. Speak up.
he says, at any rate, unless his mind is changed, I fear that we can be of no use. We are stuck here in damnation, along with Strahd. He's forbidden us to go after the skull. And without Argynvost's protection, the beacon can't be lit once more. And so, we remain in this cursed half-life.
Maybe we
Do
should
you
go
have any
back down the
supplies
hall
that
and
we
talk
could
to him
take?
again. Maybe we could get some more information now that we told him that we talked to you, you know? Maybe
Well, wait
we
a
should
minute.
go
I'm
back down
sorry.
the hall.
We didn't even introduce ourselves. What's your name?
He kind of raises his posture as best he can and is kind of like husking for him. He says, my name is Sir Godfrey. Godfrey Gwillem.
Godfrey. That's such a badass name, always. There's like never somebody named Godfrey that's not badass.
It's true. It's true.
Ark's gonna look to the rest of the group, and then say, "We should probably get going. We don't want to take up too much of your time."
Actually, Ark, this kind of seems like this might be a good way for you to find out what you came here for, because this is why we're here.
Wait, I thought you said you were sent by Vlad.
We were.
I think we should talk to him again, guys. I think we should go down the hall and talk to him again. Now that we've talked to what was his name?
Godfrey.
Godfrey.
Gentleman's
Godfrey.
name.
If you've
I almost
somehow
said
managed, if you've somehow managed to gain his patience, tell him that Godfrey misses him.
Oh,
Okay.
We will.
Okay.
Do you? I know this is a big ask, but do you perhaps have any supplies they can give us that might aid us in this task?
Roll. Okay, first of all, roll persuasion with disadvantage because he's already kind of sketched out by you guys.
That's
Yeah. Fair.
that's
That's
fair.
what we came here for. Wait, I thought we were here for Vladimir.
this is really
I
You
annoying.
didn't say that
He's
you
not
went
calling
with
you
that.
on your BS, but
Everything
also, like, you
goes
guys
back
came
to
in here and was
Vladimir.
like, yeah, the leader we already spoke with him, but we don't know anything about it.
Vladimir should have offered you supplies already. He did.
I'm gonna use my emissary of peace ability.
Yes.
Plus
do
5
it.
on persuasion.
Can I give him my inspo?
No, not on this one. You know what? I let.
Wait,
Twyla
what do you
do
mean
it.
you're
Fine.
inspo?
You don't have an.
You don't
inspo.
have one.
Logan
Yes, I
did-
do.
I thought Logan had
Logan
one.
used it earlier.
No.
didn't he?
Don't arc.
I do.
It was
Yeah,
Ark and
yeah.
me that got one.
No. Wait. Just hold on. I have inspo.
No.
You redeemed a viewer inspiration.
Inspo.
Oh my God.
Inspo.
That's not worth using on a.
Well, I
ship.
just redeemed it for him. We could get a really useful
Oh,
item. I
let
think it's
let me see what my role is.
That's not how
begin
inspo works. You have to do it before you roll.
No,
That's not
No,
true.
if
No, it's not,
if
because
you're
half the time
inspo-
we're like inspiration.
Yeah, hero point.
Anyway, let the man roll, Zach.
22?
Rolling with
Well,
disadvantage.
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 Plus
So it'd be a
5.
15. Would anyone mind if I used that?
I
spell
literally
just
redeemed it so you
redeemed?
could use it.
Go for it. Remember,
Zach,
only one more
Alright.
dice.
Fine, but this is so silly.
Am I rolling?
I'm at like
Go ahead.
8K.
No, you
We'll
don't have to
another
re-roll it.
one
You
soon.
can keep that first one if you want. With a 22.
Well, it's more
he
than
just-
that.
It's a 27.
Alright, that's more than enough. He just kind of squints at you a little bit and he says, I have a few things to offer you that I do not personally need, but there are somewhere. I can't quite remember, and he just kind of like pinches the bridge of his nose. And he says, there was once some very powerful magical potions that were stored somewhere on the second floor. I believe they were in a bedroom. They could be useful to you.
Ark's gonna bow his head
Farron's cracking her knuckles. She's so ready to perceive after we go down the hall.
and say, I greatly appreciate your assistance. We won't bother you any further. We'll let you return to your rest.
All right. And he just kind of nods a little bit, goes back to his seat and sits down. And with that, all the other revenants, their eyes kind of go dim once more, but he just kind of watches you a little bit wordlessly, not unkindly, just curiously.
Ark is gonna motion for everyone to slowly start making their way out of
We're going to
this
the right
this
down the
hall.
hall.
And then he's gonna close the doors behind us so that hopefully we don't become followed in any way.
We have
You're
to
stuck
go.
in there.
We have to go this way, right?
We gotta go back to the second
Are
floor.
we?
Well,
Yeah,
no,
we
it's-
all-
Vladimir's this way, right?
Yeah,
Vladimir-
Vladimir is
He
this
said
way.
Vladimir.
Well,
he
Allegedly.
didn't tell you
First.
explicitly what, but he said it was just down the hall. Quote.
Just
Do
down
we-
the hall.
Hold
Yeah.
on. Do we want to go and see Vladimir? This could turn very ugly very quickly.
That's what I'm
Now
worried
there is-
about.
Rudolph is
Here's-
already kind of walking forward, and as
Alright.
he notices he's gaining some ground on you, he turns around and he says, well, I don't see why we shouldn't.
You're a good
I'll
persuasion.
follow.
Mark.
I'll follow.
You're
Vanessa.
going to
What?
agree, actually.
Lucia will say, "Well, we sort of dug ourselves a hole, but I don't blame Lobern for the
I'm-
on-the-spot thinking.
Yeah.
So-
I would have done the
Well
same."
done, Master Broken Gulf. You've got a
That's
silver
pretty good,
tongue.
Lobren.
Thank you.
I'm just worried that we're gonna have to fight some kind of like master
Oh,
revenant, and then
something's gonna go horribly wrong. I know it.
it always goes wrong with us.
No
and we're gonna
doubt.
end up having to fight 6 revenants at once.
Yeah, but if there
Listen,
has-
I am sure
That is fair,
Vladimir seems like a sensible individual.
we should not be so loud. Maybe
We
It's
did.
like probably
If it's
correct.
true that we did do him a good turn, perhaps we can at least curry an initial
Do we know where
Audience.
down the hall?
No.
this
curry
is?
favor.
You just
Yeah,
said
but
down the
I-
hall.
Can I be actively like? Can I roll a perception check to be active?
I also want to say something to Ark while we're walking.
You may roll that perception check and go ahead and say what you're going to say.
As we're walking, I'm just gonna quietly saddle up next to Ark and say, Ark, the whole point that we're here is so you can find out how to get a peaceful rest. That guy could have had an answer for you. And you didn't even try.
It was a delicate situation that I didn't want to make worse.
So there's no answers here for you then.
There doesn't seem to be, but I'll keep looking.
Lucia will kind
Maybe-
of. Am I able to hear this?
Vladimir will have an answer.
Are you guys whispering or talking?
Would I be able to hear
I'm
this?
just talking.
No, I'm
Fair
whispering.
enough. No worries,
Oh.
no worries.
I will also.
You're so secretive, Twyla.
Well, you can't just be
like-
shouting in the hallways, man.
Bring God, you
All right, with a
whisper.
28, Farron, you can more than glean that you're getting towards like a sort of like where the hallway ends and where you're getting to more doors. It seems like he was probably alluding to the part of the crumbled wall that was behind, which is the only area that's still readily open.
Oh, right here, like.
Allow me to ping it.
Okay.
And as a
Okay.
matter of fact, as you get there, the room is like almost pitch dark. There seems to be a very large kind of like throne. And in comparison to the white, icy gaze of
Wait,
the
over
revenants,
here?
you don't, yeah, right there. You don't see the form in the darkness, but you do see 2 beads of red from across the hall lofted on
Oh.
top of the throne like hot coals in the night.
Oh, like right
Um,
here.
Mm-hmm. And
way.
let me post a picture of
Oh, a picture! I love when we get pictures.
It's a picture book.
as the torchlight sort of illuminates the room to an extent and kind of makes sort of a dim kind of cast upon this throne. what you see is what would have been a very large figure in life, and in undeath, he's no less imposing. He dons a hood and some very impressive armor. Even more impressive still is the sword he keeps at his side, which is taller than himself, taller than any of you. It's a great sword, the likes of which. And he looks. This is a rendition of this particular character by Nerix91.
Should we just like get down on our knees immediately?
Favorite. Whoa!
As a sign of respect? No, not like that.
I know
we are
Ergol's been
cooked.
gone, but damn.
I'm gonna be honest, Mariah. I think you need to play a bard.
Probably.
You can be a slutty class that's not a bard.
You can be a slutty any class.
Look
It
at
just
me.
fits better with bard. In
I've
my
been
opinion.
proving it. The
I
whole
mean,
That's
at Bard, it
stereotypical.
is the most on brand.
It's the stereotypical
It's
one.
the serenading, the
stereotypes
love
by being a
making,
slutty druid.
the Casanovaing. I mean, Druid, in fairness, is probably like the second because you're just kind of out there in the wild. Halston's got a
Keep the
reputation.
bear.
Yeah, but what is it? Enjoying the pleasures of what does he say? I forget.
I don't know, dude. You would know more than anyone.
I forget.
And as you guys are kind of casting him in light from the pitch black that he was in, he just the red coal eyes kind of beam onto you, and he just says from across the room, "Leave."
Actually,
We're here on business from you.
What's our form order here? Are we like, is this actually the order we're standing in?
This is scattered as fuck.
I mean, Twyla and I are fucked.
Twyla, me and Farron are in the front line.
Where is he exactly?
Where we are, Ark.
I'm gonna take a step forward so you're not in the front line. Excuse me, Your Grace.
You're only here for aid.
We simply seek a brief audience with you. I understand we may have done you a good turn by taking care of a certain bone drake.
Oh my god.
He just kind of keeps gazing at you, and he doesn't really say much. He's letting you continue.
I'll give a slight kneel out of respect. Lovrens of a noble station. He would do this.
I'm gonna call that out.
You said that?
Yeah.
His eyes dart to you, but he doesn't move an inch, and he says, "Godfrey has been dead for centuries."
Oh.
We were actually. Oh,
I
sorry.
just talked to him. He was right down the hall. I'm sorry. Maybe
He just kind of furrows his brow a little bit, and he pinches like the bridge of his nose, and he just says,
I might have dreamed it. I'm really sorry.
That's like what all of the NPCs do immediately upon meeting us. They just
They think we're a bunch of
They're
dumbasses.
frustrated with you, and also it's.
They're not
anyway.
wrong. What's the average int of this party beyond you? It's like 12.
Take me out of the
Just,
equation.
That would
It's not very high.
average job.
11. 11.
Eight.
All right. So what is he saying there?
He just kind of like he doesn't get up, but he's listening to you, and he seems like he's just already kind of exasperated with you. And he shifts a little in his seat, and he says, "Where did you learn that name?"
She's speaking the truth. Revenants circled this entire castle. Some hostile. The other room just had Godfrey and 6 others.
I am aware of the Revenants, for they are mine. Godfrey is not among them.
Did we ask that guy's name when he said Godfrey, or we just...
Yeah, he said,
No,
he
we-
said Godfrey.
Making sure, because that would have been really funny.
Well, he told us he was Godfrey.
I am not one to question your
And he
power,
just
sir,
wanted
but
us to tell you that he misses you. I'm sorry. I was just trying to relay the message.
Lucy's gonna try and like walk forward a bit.
Stop
I
apologizing.
do not mean to offend your power or your position of power.
I'm so sorry
But
right now, you guys.
This comes from a plea of travelers trying to end all the madness that's gone here.
And he just kind of smiles a little bit and shows some rather gnarled teeth, and he says, "If you want to speak about ending this, then why don't you face me in my hall and have a proper conversation?"
Ark's gonna step forward a
Very
little
well. Yeah, I will too.
bit, and say, "We understand that you and yours were. Well,
We
you
share an
fought Strahd
enemy.
once. We fight Strahd now, hoping that there's at least some common ground that we can use to gain your favor. And
Excuse me.
perhaps we can help each other."
You mean to end Strahd?
Yes.
Then
Very
you
much.
have no favor with me. And he stands to his feet.
Oh
The
my
rest
god,
is
guys.
on his
Lucia
greatsword.
is going to-
Hold on.
What?
He's not done. He rests his weight on his greatsword. He takes a few steps forward. This rusty, kind of worn but impressive plate mail, kind of like, what's the word? I
Let me
guess
move myself
not
more indicated to
jingling,
where
because
I
that
would be.
chainmail jingles. Well, it makes plate
I'll
mail
move behind
noises.
you, 'cause you went-
Kind
you
of
went
like
ahead.
that. I tried my best.
Where's Van Richten in all this?
Van Richten is listening, and he's
He's
not
around the corner.
Yeah, he's
not-
around the
he's
fucking
not
corner.
even
his
involved.
hand
Sick or
is on his
shit.
cane. His hand is on his cane. And then as Vladimir steps forward, he says, "Understand, there is no being on this earth that has earned more of my hatred than Strahd von Zarevich. But this place is his perdition, and I am his jailer. He cannot be allowed to leave."
What has he
So,
done? What is
so instead, you
here?
throw everyone else in the fields to damnation over his whim. Lucia is slowly reaching for her revolver.
And he looks to you, Lucia, and he says, "To his whim, it's my own.
What
So
do
you're
you...
saying you're responsible for everything?
I'm responsible for my knights and for his turmoil. That I wish to perpetuate."
Well, what do you mean? Like, I know he can't leave, but...
Twyla, they're saying he wants him to live.
I don't-
He is keeping him here. In a
I
way.
don't think that's what he's saying, Lucia. What...
Then elaborate, before my hand gets twitchy.
I've made myself clear. This is his hell. We are his jailers. This is our oath. His death
What-
is too good a fate for him.
Twyla raises her hand.
What about all of the other innocents that live here?
There are no innocents that live here.
Even or odd, Derek?
I'm still raising my hand.
I'll
Hold that thought.
let you talk before I
hold
do
that
what I
thought. Go
do.
ahead, Twilight.
He got a call on you.
I know, so she's just
Yeah, go
raising her
right ahead.
hand because everyone's talking.
Yeah, you're good.
She says, "Perhaps I just don't fully understand. How, in that case, does the mist play in?"
The mist is his confines. He controls who may leave and enter to some degree, but he himself cannot pass. Barovia is his cage, and if it must be my own to make sure that his hell continues, then so be it.
Well, then may I ask one more question?
You have very few left.
Okay.
What's your ref
oh.
save?
Um,
Just fireballs.
in that case, how come you don't want him to die so much? He's been around for centuries. Wouldn't it be good to finally cleanse him of this place?
It is the oath of myself and my knights to punish the wicked. His punishment is his endurance in this valley. Death would be to release him from it.
I apologize, but I thought, at least from what we've
You're
learned,
insane.
that the order of these knights was to protect and seal off some great evil in the mountains, not to punish Strahd and all those who live here.
The Order of the Silver Dragon was once to do exactly as you say. Tell me, friend, where is the Silver Dragon?
He's been put to rest outside in the mausoleum.
My knights are my own. My oath is my own. Strahd stays in his perdition for as long as I say.
So you're a coward who's hiding in their castle.
Do I look like I'm hiding to you? And he takes another step forward.
Then why do you let Strahd continue his wicked deeds against those who are simply trying to live day-to-day lives. What are we missing? What don't we seem to understand here?
My knights and I have given them permission to smite those that serve Strahd, but Strahd himself must remain here.
What about those who don't serve Strahd, that live in constant fear every day?
None here have souls, and those that do are not innocent. This is their jail as well.
Ark, we're wasting our time.
Insight.
Yeah,
I'd
that's worth
also
insighting.
That's
I would
that's an
also like to
insight.
insight that if that's allowed.
May I also roll an
Yeah,
insight?
22.
Give me
I
a sec.
am foregoing insight here.
I'm not good at it, so I'm gonna let other people do it.
Jesus, natural one.
I got
Fuck,
a
Oh.
22 though.
thank God.
Lobrin and Lobrin alone. He really believes what he's saying.
Yeah.
Well,
Does it seem like
He doesn't seem like he's like interested in meeting you guys harm. He's menacing. He's very big. He's very scary, but he doesn't seem like he's actively hostile towards you guys. He seems like he's laser focused on keeping Strahd in torment for as long as he can.
Yeah, fuck this guy.
Twyla's gonna raise
What
her
a-
hand again.
what is the okay?
No, you go
What
first.
is the what is the purpose of your altar then? To simply exist in perpetuity, to punish one's soul? What about the rest who have come through this land, adventuring parties, other innocents? They did have souls. What about us? Are we to perish at the whims of a conflict like this?
You came here on your volition.
We
So
did
did
not.
they.
We did not, sir. I
You entered this
respectfully
valley.
protest.
Maybe you didn't know
Arguably,
everything you know
he's right.
now. But you entered this valley. What happens to you after is not my concern. Strahd stays. That is my concern.
What about all of the others who will continue to enter this valley? Strahd's people have
With her hand up in the
Okay, we are getting nowhere with this.
Strahd's people
Yeah, we
have
just keep
put out
repeating ourselves to
bounties
different
in
wording.
the outside world to lure more and more people in. When is enough enough? When it's 1,000, 1,000,000?
He's just going to turn, walk back to his throne, sit down with like a loud kind of clatter of armor. And he looks to you, and as if in response to what you just said, he says, "Leave. I won't tell you again."
Can I ask one more question?
She's
had her hand
I
up.
won't tell you again. I have a question.
He doesn't-
She's had her hand up. You guys just keep repeating yourselves.
yeah.
This isn't.
I mean,
You
Go
guys
ahead,
asking
go
the
ahead.
same thing over and over.
Go ahead. Go ahead.
People
We're
just
trying
keep
to
going
persuade
ahead.
Go ahead,
I
Twyla.
realized I have like an entirely different question though. She's just gonna say, then I guess I don't understand how exactly you keep him here. I thought it was like the land itself. I thought it was stopping, like the actual land itself or the mist or whatever was stopping him from leaving. How is it you?
Me and mine kill his servants and those that might liberate him.
Yeah, how I put it.
Oh,
Twilight
okay.
or Lucia is going to interject. He's not saying he keeps him here with a spell. He's saying they sit here and make sure no one else can try to kill him,
Oh.
which may lead to us having different visions.
Also group potions, guys.
Yay!
Oh,
Paper
shit.
curse.
You say you're his jailer, but it sounds like
So I will
you're
ask,
his keeper.
as a cleric of Lathander, one who has sworn to purge evil of the land, will you stand in our way?
And I will ask, as one who has been here for centuries uncounted, do you mean to free Strahd von Zarevich from his binds?
I think we have a different understanding of freeing. We want to kill
It's not a
him.
question for you, Favorite.
Yeah, I'm
No,
letting
I
you
get what
be.
you said, though. It's just funny. Lucia is going to ponder for a moment. If you consider saving the rest of the world a sinful act, then I guess I'll have to atone later. She's gonna pull out her pistol.
and he's going to stomp his boot once on the ground, and 6 more ghostly knights appear around him.
Forgive me, all, but I can't let this dude just like centrist his way out of here.
I knew I shouldn't have used my big spell.
I know. We're...
This is going to be a hell of a fight. I'm going to let you guys know. All right, but we're not going to do that right now. We'll roll initiative next time. Yay!
My God, I knew I shouldn't have used my spell.
I just want to ask for the sake of it. Are y'all mad at me for that?
Well, I have
just feel bad blood in my decision.
Well, we could die here, but at the end of the day,
You guys could die here.
It's a cinematic fight to die in, I guess. No, I don't blame you for acting in character. I honestly was thinking of fighting him too if he was going to keep standing there.
Like this is a weird moment where both me and you are on the same page here.
I was about to be like, "It's a very nice set of armor. Let's see how it looks on me." Draw sword.
Okay, so spiritual guardians. I have fireball. I have most of my spells.
If this gets bad, I'm dipping.
I won't blame you. Meanwhile, Van Richten's like, I'm sure things are going well.
You and Van Richten can go live in a Baba Lasaga's shack in the swamp.
Oh, yeah.
You guys destroyed that shack.
Oh, well, they can rebuild it.
We can rebuild.
All right, let's start.
Van Richten could die in this fight, or any of us.
That's why I'm saying this gets bad. We should fucking run.
Well, I have a scroll of Revivify now.
I have
no,
you
Lucia
has.
Oh no, I have the Mass Cure Wounds. So we have 2 Mass Cure Wounds technically, because I saved my level 5 slot, and I have the scroll in case.
God damn, you and your level 5 spells. This is ass, but
it's my only level 5 spell.
You know what's funny? He like makes all these knights appear that we're just like, oh, never mind.
Lucia could not live with herself if she let this happen.
No, we gotta do it. We gotta do it.
All right, guys, let's get into inspiration. Starting with Twyla.
This is hard because everyone did a lot of good stuff, but I'm gonna give mine to Lobrid. 1, because he killing blowed the dragon, but also because he's been doing a lot of talking and role-playing this session, and progressing us in very interesting ways. So I'm gonna give it to Lobrid.
Thanks.
All right. And then we've got Lobrid himself.
I really am torn here because there are a few people doing some interesting stuff this session. Fuck. I know. Start playing the Jeopardy song. No. I'm gonna say Twyla, actually.
Oh.
I think you did some pretty cool stuff in combat. You got a nice... See, it's true.
Oh, thank you.
That's what my mom used to say if you sneezed after you said something. It's true. I don't know what that meant. But yeah.
I don't know what that means either.
It's like a
like some old, like like
when someone says your name, you sneeze.
Oh, yeah, I heard about that. I heard about that too, actually. But yeah, good stuff in the combat. Good RP stuff. I mean, honestly, it was really close between kind of everybody here because I think you're all doing interesting stuff character-wise. But
I may have just condemned the party to hell.
I'm gonna give you the edge just for the combat. I think was what gave you the edge.
Yay! Thank you.
Yeah, the reverse gravity was cool.
I'm pissed I used it now, or used it previously.
Well, it helped though.
It helped.
Okay. And then we got our very own Faerin.
It's tough. It's tough. But I think I'm gonna give it to Lobrin for I really enjoyed listening to that bit of roleplay that he did with Ark.
Can we talk trauma dumps?
Pleasantly surprised that he succeeded somehow on a deception check.
That was insane.
That was pretty. That was really lucky. And I did think he did some cool stuff in battle, especially with his maneuvers and giving like disadvantage on everybody but us. Like that was good. And he got the killing blow, which I mean that's always cool.
Thank you.
Cool. 2 for Logan, 1 for Twyla Lucia.
I want to get mine to Twilight purely off a thank you for giving me your inspiration for being able to do 52 damage.
Oh, you're welcome.
That felt awesome. But Lobrin has had some incredible... Everyone here has had some incredible character moments right now. Faerun with her resistance of crashing out.
Trying so hard.
Arkwood being the rock, like the literal rock that Lobrin will talk to.
Literal rock.
And Twyla for, against like her character, her player's judgment, casted a spell for her friend Faerun.
Yeah.
All right, and then finally we have Ark.
This isn't even a question. I'm gonna give it to Lobrin, because
Damn.
honestly, all of the RP that happened tonight was largely driven by him. Zach, you're always thinking on your feet. You're like improvising, and like you just do things that are very in line with your character.
That's one thing I always.
Thanks, I appreciate that. Yeah.
We should very much never get the spell Speak with Dead, because we're gonna ask the same question 4 times. Like, oh my god! Around the 3rd time, we're getting nowhere.
We 100% would. We would be given a grave, like an entire graveyard, dozens of people, and we wouldn't get any answers because
You guys are like, so you don't mean to kill Strahd? And he was like, I told you to leave.
That's what I'm saying.
We're
the 3rd time, I was having to pull out my gun and
with
just shoot him.
People Undead, they can lie. They don't have to be truthful.
I feel like we were like Tim Robinson, like you should, like he's like Strahd's not leaving this land. We're like, you sure about that?
You sure about that?
Like,
Yeah.
like,
And now we're in a really shitty combat, so let's go.
Well, I have Beer Gardens. They're so close to me.
Great news, everybody. So next Thursday is going to be our last session of Strahd because we are going to TPK.
Yeah, you've had 2 combat encounters prior to this. I don't think we've been in an instance where you've had like a big fight where
these are 2 big fights
3
back to
fights,
back.
and
That's a
here's
lot.
The thing. He called down 6 of these guys. We fought 3 of them, and it was tough. And then
I mean, you made short work of them.
Yeah, we
but-
kinda-
yeah, but
Yeah.
like once
But
we
that's
heard
still
about
adds.
like their hit pool, like 3 is 3. 6 plus him after the Bone Dragon.
He's the one I'm
Holy
worried
shit.
about. It'll be fine.
You just said you were worried, and now you're like it'll be
I've
fine.
been worried. I've been really worried about you guys many times, and you pulled through. Yeah, you'll find a way to.
And remember, guys, we're
Oh.
over leveled for this. Speaking
I'm
of which,
so glad we
level
looked at the
10
scrolls,
puppy
though.
dog eyes,
Oh.
Definitely not.
bat's eyelashes. Like,
Are you sure, Winky
I'm
face?
sorry, I can't give you level 10. Not
After,
yet,
Well-
the,
not yet.
after this though.
After this, it would be a conversation, but still.
We'll
Right, a
see.
short conversation where you say you're level 10 and we say yay.
yeah, thank you, Derek. You're the best team.
Well, lovelies, before
Anyway.
we end, I have an exciting announcement. Guess what Monday is?
Witchlight.
Oh,
Witchlight.
Monday, we start our brand new campaign, Wild Beyond the Witchlight. So be sure to tune in Monday for session 1 of the new
With
I'm gonna
campaign.
identify whatever
I
else
cannot
is,
wait.
I'll be there.
Me as the
We're
DM.
back with
Yeah.
Steve, we're back with Gonzo.
All your favorite stinkers are back to stink it up.
Mhm.
That's exactly what we're gonna do. Alright, lovelies, we're gonna send a raid off to end.
Characters.
Who are we raiding?
We're gonna raid Malicandre.
I don't think I know.
Alright, let's do it.
Let's do it. Alright, lovelies, thank you so much for joining tonight. We are going to see you Monday.
We doing what are we doing? Roller raid?
Roller raid.
Roller raid.
Alright.
Good.
Bye,
Good night,
guys.
lovelies.
One of these days, we're gonna end the raid, and
Bye.
it's gonna be Strahd complete raid.
One day.
Bye.
Bye,
One day.
lovelies.
Probably next
Bye-bye.
month.
Bye.
Bye-bye.
Bye.